Kilo fait on monte chocolate fine no baguette watch your love for like it why not more monte your body chocolate bush it in imade double zile kilo fait why now.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Yo.
Welcome to another episode of Unicorn Straight No Chaser, episode 43, the all-male episode.
The meats. We have the meats.
We have the meats. If you like meats, we got it for you.
Yeah.
But a lot better tasting than Arby's, because don't eat that trash.
And more meat than Arby's.
Yeah. Everyone got their drinks? Because this is going to be a fucking episode.
Yes, it is.
So last time we had a middle episode was a couple months ago. It was really great. We had a great talk, discussion, kept things civilized, and without Ms. Gina. But before, let's do some housekeeping. Actually, above all else, I think we all need to like just get on our knees and say thank you for just the best. We're going to be on our best behavior, right, gentlemen?
Yes.
Because she can just lay down the axe on any one of us at any given time. I am scared to fucking death.
Choose your words carefully.
Seriously.
We're going to offend somebody tonight. I know it's going to happen.
It's
I've
definitely
already
gonna
been
happen.
drinking. And best of luck to anyone's feelings out there. I'm sorry. But other than that, let's go around the table and introduce ourselves. Let's I'm down here. I'm not used to being down here, but we'll start up the corner. Yeah, there we go. Boom.
All right. It's me, Digital Devil, aka your friendly neighborhood, well, not so friendly neighborhood tech guy, aka King Blackstar, aka you will get these digital hands and feet if you ever want to see me in any FGC game the world over. So I'm glad to be on this Jack, you still owe me you still owe me a slap box in Tekken. So anybody want to get these hands and feet, you can get them and you will lose. Exactly.
That looks like a king move right there.
Press.
Definitely.
Okay.
So
All right. I guess it's my turn. It's your boy BKE, your cosplaying, streaming, podcasting, acting dancer, jack of all trades, but a master of none. What's up, y'all? Oh, and I forgot to add, I'm also Mr. August in the 2024 My Cosplay is Back calendar at takunor.com. Make sure y'all cop that.
that's right.
Yep, just here, for the male debauchery as usual. Y'all know how I am, no filter.
There we go. Asim.
Europe, it's Basim the Dream, as my handle says, Himothy Hempson. And I got these, like the Digital Devil got digital hands. I got hands. So, you know what I mean?
I didn't bring that up. I wasn't going to call you Puma right now. I wasn't going to do it because as another male, we got to respect each other.
Jess was going to do it. It didn't matter. Jess
you're right.
Jess had it loaded. She was going to do it.
I was
It's cool.
not expecting that.
It's okay.
Anyway, how y'all guys' week been so far?
It's been okay up until today. My fiance is in the hospital, but
Oh no.
she'll be all right.
Should be all right though?
Yeah, she's gonna be good. She's gonna be good.
All right, we're gonna send out quick prayers, thoughts and prayers, and speedy recovery to her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna
energy.
I'm gonna get high later, so I'll be okay.
Okay.
I'm trying concentrates for the first time, so wish me luck. Thank you, Brett. Appreciate you.
Concentrate of what though?
I'm a virtually get high
This
with you.
is live resin sugar.
Live resin sugar.
Ooh.
How many milligrams of that?
So resin normally doesn't have a milligram count because it's an actual like full concentrate of THC.
It's like the pollen part, right?
Yeah, so it's
the pollen.
Yeah, it's the
He going
it's
to the
not
moon.
I'm hoping I don't. I'm hoping I don't. But we'll see.
That's a Thursday. It's almost the weekend.
Exactly, almost.
Today was definitely a Thursday. I can understand that.
I'm
today.
just glad the weather's finally breaking. You know it's springtime when you hear the dirt bikes outside.
Yep.
It's okay. Y'all got like 2 days before the cold come in because it get hit here first, then it come to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain.
It
Over the
definitely
weekend, but it's been like 50, 60, 70s all week, and I've been fucking loving it.
Yeah, we was like that last week.
Yeah,
And then
everybody's on
the thunderstorm and lightning and hail all hit last night and
that's
this
the
morning.
I love that weather. That's my type of
Well, I
weather. I
was
like the rain.
asleep. I did not want to get up today. And then I had meetings back to back to back to back. Like morning and half the afternoon was a meeting each hour. I was like, bro, why y'all all want to meet on
bro?
Well, you know, let's fucking
and that stuff. They're like meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting, and then team building exercise. It's a lot.
Well, at least they fed us.
So wait. So
have to spend
y'all
money
got
today.
meeting after meeting after meeting, and then you said more shit with them. Like, yeah, that's too much for me.
Only way I get through that is because they buy lunch. They buy us food, and I'm like, okay, I ain't got to spend.
That's a sucker move, man. Don't be falling for the pizza party bullshit.
It's not a pizza party, no. So we get full catering, real meals. Okay, so the hospital, I work in a hospital. They actually have a restaurant on one of the floors in one of the buildings, and
we having a steak for lunch.
We had a buffet. Exactly. We had a buffet today. You know.
Oh, forgot. Shout out to the steak and blowjob day.
Oh,
so guys out there, make sure you get yours.
Obviously, I won't be getting mine today. But
well, yours is on reservation. Just by hey, girl, when you get back, you know
it's coming. You know it's coming.
It's also Pie Day.
Hey, don't be mad. I didn't make the day up. I'm glad whoever did.
It is Pie Day.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It is also Pie Day. Pie, steak, and blowjob.
Boomtang pie.
So I feel conflicted because I've always loved Pie Day growing up as a kid, but then as I became a man, I'm like, it kind of co-opted Pie Day, but I'm not mad at what it is now. Steak and blowjob day.
Steak and blowjob day.
Can I get pie and a steak and blowjob?
Two things can be true. Like,
that's true.
Like I can get a pizza with steak on it and a blowjob like that.
It's
a
and the pie be a dessert.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, it's whatever dish you like. Just make sure the blowjob's at the end of it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's really
that's the most important part.
That's the most important part.
Remember, girls, you give love with your mouth.
Yep.
All right.
I did not say that.
That's the first part. That's the first one already.
I knew it.
He knew it. He knew it. Like he knew that was going to happen.
That's what I said.
Totally worth it. Put it on the board. Put it on the board. Already got one.
You notice when you said it, both me and Basine was like,
Yep, there you go. I say a word. You got it.
All right, guys. Well, let's get fucking into it today. We got a couple of topics. Good topics. You know, current events was going on right now as of yesterday. Of course, everybody knows this. TikTok passed through the Senate of being banned. Nigga, you doing fire shows? Oh, okay.
You lighting this cold.
Totally threw me the fuck off.
Yes.
Like, this nigga 4th of July in over there. All right. Well, yeah, TikTok was banned. Well, the bill for it to be banned passed through the Senate today. Doesn't mean it's not going anywhere. It's just got to go over, you know, from the House over to Congress for it to get passed. A lot of people have a lot of different feelings about it. If for those who don't have TikTok, like me, I hate TikTok personally. I'm like an old man. I call it tiki-taki. It ain't for me.
I
tried it. I got a profile, but back in like 2020, like I knew what it was about, where it came from. And I was like, nah, I don't want no parts of that commie nonsense. But
what? So,
we're going to get into it though. So
yeah.
So I'll tell you what happened for those folks who don't know what's going on with TikTok and whatever, like me, who don't use it. So the bill requires TikTok to disinvest itself.
Yeah,
so selling majority of the shares, so someone else can really take over. That's not part of the Chinese government. TikTok is actually acquisition by a company called ByteDance, which is a big data collection company in China that reports directly to the Chinese government. So that's a really big thing right there. And if you don't know that, when you sign up for the TikTok app, it access to your contacts, your media files, your contacts. Well, I say contacts. What else? Your camera and your microphone.
Yep.
So you're literally giving China all that information to your phone.
If you have it set up that way, mine only works while the app is running.
You have to agree to half of that shit for it to use.
You have to agree to use it, but also you also have to hit. I know for iPhone users, ask app not to track. So
Yeah.
it's only in use while you have it open.
Yep.
Because I mean, Facebook does the same thing. So here's the difference, right? So we're looking at it and we're saying, well, they're collecting all this information, right? We don't know what China's going to do with it. Well, we absolutely know that Facebook is selling it.
Exactly. And they're
Like,
probably selling it to China.
It's
Like,
more like go
so-
with the devil you know. Like, would you rather have China government to exploit you at any fucking time, or the U.S. government doing it? So
What they
like
gonna do?
you're getting fucked both ways, but China
I
got
don't know, but let me
smaller
go do some research and see if China had slaves the way that the United States did, and then I'll decide. What? Like,
Because what's so interesting about my life? They want to spy on what they gonna pay my student loans because the government care more about banning TikTok than banning that shit. So
that's
it.
And the most
I think their
TikTok
priorities in the wrong spot.
the most TikTok gonna record is me taking a smash while I'm scrolling TikTok. That's about it. Like that's the most thing they gonna get. They gonna get my conversation in the bathroom with my cat. That's about it.
What they gonna do? Track the Twitter pages I
And
watch
think
on a daily basis?
that's the most important part is that folks are willing to give up something that like doesn't feel like it's a big thing in part of their life into the bigger corporate machine. But what you don't know that the app also tracks other things that you will never know about, like your keystrokes,
yes,
passwords.
So passwords and things like that.
Like
yes,
yeah. So if you don't know what keystrokes are, we all IT folk, we pretty much know what it means. But like certain movements and gestures with your phone that you do constantly, they'll get locked in. So unlocking your phone or putting it in a certain series of passwords over and over again, they'll be able to collect it and mine that data. So
if y'all able to
China's good for hacking shit. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, they are.
If
They shut shit the fuck down like a couple of weeks ago, AT&T.
They
so
did. Y'all know why that happened? Because
I don't know why it happened.
All of the Chinese hacking tools got leaked to the internet, and people were able to pull that stuff out. So the China was like, let me use this now before the the U.S. makes defenses to all of this stuff. So that's why so many things got hacked because their hacking tools got leaked.
Well, I mean, it had to be something behind it because the excuse they tried to give out was there was a massive solar flare that knocked out satellites.
That was a bullshit.
These electromagnetic waves and radiation from the sun only chose AT&T servers to knock out, like Verizon, T-Mobile.
Listen. Here's the thing: if that happened and it hit one of the satellites, right? We wouldn't have been back up in like a half a day. Like that means that you'd have to have replaced that satellite.
Unless you can borrow from another
or triangulate it to another satellite.
Or pay somebody else.
Right.
Listen, this is my job. So solar flare, like we go through a whole period where solar flares cause a bunch of issues with our instruments and stuff like that. The solar flare they're talking about is a cataclysmic 3-planet long solar flare. So that basically would if anything was in the orbit during that time, we would have had a destroyed planet. It's bullshit because that's
what I said.
That's Ice Age creating solar flare.
That's cop out reason 101. Just say
cop out. I'm like, it's not that y'all got hacked, and I know how solar flares work.
Boo, no titties. We talking about no titties. We got it's a whole bunch of meat. Play the theme song. We got the meats.
Cue the song.
The meats, girl. That's right.
Exactly.
It's just dropping it. But I guess the bigger reason why because folks want it, but the government doesn't want it because it kind of affects the spying aspect of it, and also election tampering, which we deal with every 4 years with Facebook and the false information and shit like that.
You know where that comes from?
What?
It also stems back to the new Netflix movie Dumb Money that they was using TikTok to talk about GameStop stock and using Reddit. So it's giving the normal person knowledge of what's going on in the government. It's giving access to tips and tricks of how to get out of your poor state into the rich state. And it's like, no, we got to control the country because we need these classes. Everybody can't be rich. Why can't everybody be rich?
Yeah,
like, what's the issue with everybody being rich? And they got to have that class system because that's the system that this country uses, and it's capitalistic. And it's like, if everybody get rich, then we're all going to be regular people. So and they don't want that. White people, for the y'all history. Y'all always wanted to be superior to everybody else, and so therefore you take away the tools and the tricks in the trade, i.e., African language amongst slaves and shit like that, and rituals and shit, because you want to control them to the society that you want. And it's like, no. If you're gonna be America like you say you is, you're gonna be this melting pot. Everybody should be free. Everybody should be having some type of piece of the pie. But at the end of the day, we know who ain't getting a
But
piece of
why
the pie.
TikTok out of all apps? Why does I
Because it's
mean
the quickest way to
usually
share
when
information.
this shit type of happens, it just moves on like a fair, like how Vine was. Like Vine was popping and got shit shut down. You move on to something else. So TikTok is
Informational.
not
It's
is the all
information.
and be all. Anything can be an outlet for information.
Not
the
the way
spread, not
Facebook
the way
and
it's spread
Instagram
with
work.
TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Not the way it's spread.
And that's the I guess the important part is that because each media conglomerate filters information
Mm-hmm.
to their best interests, and that's why I kind of don't like TikTok. I mean, it does that. The target is between 18 and 35, but those from 9 to 18, they're getting a whole bunch of different content that they should not be seeing,
Well,
and
I
that's my
mean,
problem with the app.
but that also comes into play when you gotta a lot of people, you gotta police what your kids do and what your kids watch. You gotta be in, like, I know it sucks, but you
You
gotta be,
can't do
hey,
that. I have like millions and millions of reels of just bullshit filtering through to your child.
oh, you
It
can block
says
it
on
out.
app,
but the same is true about YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
YouTube,
If we
too.
want,
YouTube is terrible.
and YouTube is way worse because if you're not paying for your subscription, then they're showing them ads and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that's why
to
most
me,
parents-
if we want to say the kids, then in my mind, I think that we gotta get rid of, if we're gonna get rid of shit, then the ABC company gotta go as a whole.
Get rid of them out.
Especially since they're the ones that got the AI that was the first one that was like, yeah, we're gonna destroy you.
Mm.
Like that's Google. So
Alphabet. You talking about the corporation?
yeah, the Alphabet company, the company that owns Google.
But a lot of people are fighting back though. They were saying here about 5 million people who actually make a living off the app via
Yeah.
small businesses and owners and content creators. So it
Mhm.
is pumping money and creating jobs for U.S. folks.
Yeah.
So
Like we were talking about, Bezos probably jumped in on it too, because with the TikTok shop, it's so much easier to get stuff that you want, and they also gear it to the things that you like, rather than Amazon just shoving baby wipes and kitty litter down your throat.
Mhm.
Oh, you bought baby wipes this one time. Don't you want to buy a 1,000 pack of baby wipes? No. But the TikTok shop is the things that you like. It'll show you. They're like, hey, you like Jujutsu Kaisen? Here's this Jujutsu Kaisen shirt. Do you want to get it? And then once you put it in your cart, it'll curate all the other things that you like into that. So
I think that's why Amazon started their whole influencer program, because people was making money off of TikTok being influencers with companies, and companies like, hey, we'll sponsor you, we'll pay you.
right.
And Amazon now has that influencer thing where you can have your own Amazon influencer link and people can shop from your own Amazon website and you get paid. So I was like, that's kind of dope for like people who are sticking to Facebook, YouTube, Instagram type content creation that's not on TikTok, because let's face it, everybody can't use TikTok. And there are some people who are great with TikTok.
Noise the fuck out of me.
I try my best. However, what you're gonna get is just a bunch of pictures and music. That's it. Because I don't know how to do all the editing, and I tried. I really tried, and it just don't work for me. So, could I be great at it? Maybe, but I'm just not that good at it. However, I do like the fact that I can go there to get any information I want by just clicking on a hashtag.
Yes, I'm old. We know I'm old. Fuck. I can't get with the newer generations and the damn tiki-takis.
The tiki-taki.
I'm looking at kids just doing dumb shit.
At least
just
you don't
looking
say
ridiculous.
At least you don't say my face like my grandmother.
My
I mean, hey, once we're like 70, 80, it might be some new shit. We just be like,
Nah,
you
just
never
TikTok.
know.
Just like when it came out, to me, it was complicated when it first came out.
I think it's still complicated. I really can't navigate it. My kids don't use it, so I ban that shit all they fucking gather. I don't want my kids on that shit. When the owner of TikTok says, "Hey, my kids don't use the platform," I already know it's fucking poison. I don't care.
But he might. But also, we
But
gotta
it's
think
also
about
the quickest way to make some money.
Yeah, you also got to think about the tech billionaires. Their regime, their the things that they have their kids do are completely and utterly different in every way to what our kids do. Like we give our kids downtime, we let our kids do certain things. They're some of those millionaires and billionaires, especially in the tech industry. Their kids don't get downtime like that. They get like, oh, you have an hour of screen time, and then you got to go back and do your violin lessons, or you got to go back and study like they keep their kids on track completely. They like run their kids' lives, whereas we let our kids have fun. And
I would agree with you on that, but there has been other countries that actually sued TikTok about the predatory processes of the app towards their kids. So there's been
because parents
other
refuse to
countries.
watch
Ireland, it was Ireland, and it was some other country. I forget what it was.
Honestly, I hate when people use kids as an excuse to ban certain things. It's like, why are you a bad parent? Like, what the hell? You should be able to have a freaking parental password, where kids can't
That's what
watch
I'm saying.
apps
Just cut it
or do
off.
certain things. And if you want to blame your child, if you want to blame apps for how your child behave, that's not the app's fault. That's the parents' fault for not monitoring what their child watch and what they do. Because let me tell you something. Them Roblox games, nip that shit in the bud when you got some, like, watch who your kids play them games with, because it's predators on that shit.
There's predators fucking everywhere.
Like literally. So at the end of the day, like, even with like my cousin, her kids got iPads. They got YouTube Kids app on their iPad, but they can't download YouTube.
Right.
So
Because it's a whole different beast.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, I was like, when I hear that argument of people using kids as an excuse, it's like, no, y'all just need to be better parents.
But
like,
what happens if it's on this big of a scale? Like, it's being used more than any other app between those age ranges. Like, they spend more time on TikTok than actually watching TV.
Well, that goes back to the parents.
So what's also crazy is, all right, we're talking about this. Do you guys know what YouTube Kids, that their algorithm is so messed up that you can actually get videos of characters being pregnant and getting impregnated by other characters?
Yeah,
YouTube Kids certain things.
Algorithm sucks. It's really bad.
The algorithm is bad.
Yeah, and it doesn't block half of the stuff that you. And it got to the point where people on YouTube started started making their content so that it would slip past the guidelines, but also still be risque at the same time. So YouTube Kids ain't even that good. There's no app that you can let your kids use that's going to, even Roblox. Roblox is one of the biggest ones where you can get your kids can get bullied, your kids can get
all the above
propositioned, and your kids can also be exploited all through Roblox. And people still like, all right, cool. My son wants these Robux. It's harmless. He's just like playing this one game. But what you don't realize is that people are mining him for not only data, mining him for money, and also mining him for his intellectual contributions to, like, because so if he makes a game, Roblox makes all that money and he gets none of it. And when he tries to convert the money from Robux into actual money, the exchange rate is terrible, and it's to the point where there's been a whole lot of YouTube videos and stuff like that, and the exposés on how Roblox is actually predatory against kids, but nobody's stepped up to get Roblox taken down, and that's the actual huh?
Just ban it all at this point. Like, our kids don't need to be watching that shit any fucking way.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. Just go ahead, interact with folks face to face. Do it that way, like we used to do as kids. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old fashioned.
I mean, I just say, I'll just be more involved in your children's life and watch what they do. That's all it really is. Just sit and play the games with them and everything. Like, that's like when I used to work at GameStop and kids want to Call of Duty. I'm like, no, you're not getting this game. But my mom said, and the mom was like, well, why can't he get his game? Well, it's rated M for mature, 17 and up. They be cursing. He online playing with other people, grown people, adults, all that. Oh no, you're not getting this game. Then I get the look of death from the kid, the Luigi death stare. And
there ain't nothing like being in a lobby and a 13-year-old cussing you out. Get shit on. Get shit on. I'd be like, oh, you little niglet.
Listen, we survived Xbox 360 gaming lobbies, so we good. But
them lobbies were the worst times.
The worst of times.
I learned so many bad words and phrases and stereotypes that I've never learned before.
Yeah.
So when Xbox Live lobby.
Mm.
And the main thing I have is that you're going like the U.S. government is going to do this because they got lobbied by somebody, some other powerful tech companies. If they don't actually care about the kids, they care about their bottom line. What's really crazy is we all know how this is going to work. As soon as TikTok goes down, while Instagram Reels and Facebook short form content is going to go higher and higher, and then it's just going all the stuff's going to just move over there. But they're able to police it a lot more, and they're able to regulate it a lot more. And I'm not talking about in a good way. They're able to keep what they don't want you from seeing, to be to take it away, and then keep what they do want you to see and what they want you to want to push
what
on
you post is going to be against their community guidelines.
which no one knows how the fuck those community guidelines work in the first place. So it's just
best believe Zuckerberg has something to do with this shit because he finna make bank.
that weird face ass.
All the companies about to come to him for advertisements.
Yeah,
And everybody gonna be generating through his company Meta on both Facebook and Instagram. People will get their payout. Will it be as good as TikTok payout? I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't make money off TikTok.
Probably not.
So I don't know if the payout will be better.
and
But probably not.
Yeah, the whole thing is that China can steal our data. China can steal our data. Like you know how easy it is to steal our data. It's not even hard anymore. Like people can easily get into almost any social media that you have and steal most of your keystrokes, most of your data. Unless you're working on half of the world, I'll say 3/4 of the U.S. doesn't even know how a VPN works, or even use it in their personal lives. So unless you're doing that, and even that is still a little bit suspect. There's no way you're going to protect your data. So you're trying to protect one small aspect. And what kills me the most is that they had this a Senate hearing for TikTok a couple years ago where they were like, bring your servers to the U.S. or you're banned or we're going to get you shut down. They brought the server. They brought servers that have the U.S. based data and the servers in the U.S. so that the Chinese government can't hack into can't requisition the data and stuff like that. So now they moved the goalposts and like, oh well, we're just going to get you out of here anyway. What was all of those Senate hearings like a couple of years ago about?
Because that's actually how ByteDance even got involved. Was that first go round?
Yeah.
Before that, ByteDance wasn't even involved. They got involved after that when they moved all the servers to the U.S. So now they, like he said, they got servers in the U.S. and the U.S. just keeps moving the goalposts. My thing is, even after they do divest, let's say that they do divest, right? Is Universal going to come back? Because those artists are suffering, and they will be suffering in the next 6 months.
Yep.
That's the thing. Like I'm looking at it from like it's so many people. TikTok basically in the short term created its own ecosystem.
Yeah.
So the idea that we just going to take this away would literally mean that we're destroying basically a whole economy.
Yep.
So.
And what
like to me,
5 million people get paid off the app.
And then and that's money to boost the economy in the country that we live in.
And I'm saying with those 5 million people, we're talking about 5 million people that make money directly off the app. We're not talking about the people that make money indirectly off the app.
Exactly.
Yeah, for businesses and all that stuff. Yeah.
We're not talking about drop shipping. We're not talking about the manufacturers. We're not talking about, and a lot of people think that all of this stuff is coming from like China. No, it's not. These are small business owners that like there's a t-shirt shop around the corner that sells this stuff on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's some
in your neighborhood.
Some white guy just put out a card. It's not even. I don't even want to call it a card game. It's more of like it's a life story type thing. It's a questionnaire. It's a bunch of cards and it's a bunch of questions. And basically you can ask like your grandparents and shit like that, like a bunch of different like questions to like gain information from them, from like their lives. And like, yo, as soon as I saw it, immediately purchased it. Like that's the first thing I've ever purchased off TikTok. As soon as I saw it, I immediately went and purchased it because I'm like, yo, yeah, I know a lot about my grandmother, but I don't know everything about my grandmother. Let me see, you know what I mean, if this will give me some insight into something else. And so in my mind, I'm like, yo, like for a lot of things that are sold, it's sold that way. Like there's some it's one of the speaker brands, one of the audio brands has they have some earbuds that you can only get on TikTok. Like you go search for them on Amazon all you want to, and they are not available. You can only get them through TikTok. So it's like, yo, like they are literally created an ecosystem, and the U.S. government really wants to destroy that because it X's them out, and they really can't tax it the way that they really want to. And I think that really has more to do with it than
They
anything.
can't make no money off of it. That's the same
And they
way
can't control
weed is mostly illegal.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it also boosts the black business economy. Look how many black businesses benefit from TikTok, from selling their own product off of there, if not Etsy as well. Look how many black restaurants in the food industry boosted because of Keith Lee alone across the country. Them black restaurants
do we
would
not
never
care that fucking China's just getting all this fucking money off of us? Like, I guess we don't care at the end of the day. I mean, can't we create our own black social media app and have that shit everywhere?
We did. We created spills, and black people didn't even use it.
I'm glad you said. I thought you were about to say Black Planet. I was like, nigga, please.
No. Wait. So before Spill, way before Spill, in the beginning of the pandemic, there was the Cookout.
It was the Cookout.
Oh, yeah,
the Black Facebook.
That.
I'm still on the Cookout, but I haven't used it in forever. Like the app is still on my phone, but that's about it. I mean, the user experience reminded me of
the most addictive things of TikTok in there, and we should be okay, right? Or are we just still
but I'm saying
exploiting
the apps that help like black people and black businesses overall, every time something comes hot, it instantly dies and get cuts off quickly. TikTok is the only app.
We owe China so much fucking money, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, like the black dollar is in a $1 billion industry. At the end of the day, TikTok, the way it operates, the way the algorithm works, and the way black people have been using it to gain profit in their private lives, businesses, like I said, Keith Lee food industry, and just your own small business has boosted because black people see it and black people shop directly from you and support you just because you black. Look at Tabitha Brown. Like, she is one of the most successful from nothing to one of the greatest food stars, and she's vegetarian, off vegetarian food in the country, all raw, vegan, no additives or preservative type food. Like, this helped her get to where she is. So now she has a seasoning and deal with McCormick seasonings. Like, what? A black woman on a McCormick seasoning bottle? Like, what? Like, come on. At the end of the day, when you see, it's another ploy of just what I'm saying. They want to keep black people down. Hey, that's the Hotep in me right there. They want to keep black people down at a certain level. Nah, y'all can't all rise up too much too quickly together. The majority of the 5 million people making money off of the app probably are minority cultures or people, and mostly not the white one, because the white one's just gonna culture appropriate. They don't know how to be creative.
And there's one of dancing and doing dumbass DIY shit.
Because and ASRMs, I'm gonna make some slime. Nobody cares about that shit. But at the end of the day, it's just like every time the black person finds a way to get ahead, they knock you back down. And it goes back to Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It goes back to the town of Texas. Let's look at Central Park in New York. Let's look at Lake Lanier and Lake Lanier in Georgia. Let's look at all these places where black people were getting ahead in the country somehow. Ooh, nah, y'all can't. This is just another way. We just use technology this time, and they shutting it down.
And then another part of that is black content creators being signed and getting on to major deals with representation with what are they called? Agents. Because Risa Tisa just got signed by a major agency, and they're setting her up like really well, and also like I don't really like Straw Hat Goofy like that anymore, but he's getting on the red carpet. Like a couple of other content creators, black female content creators, who have been like getting more exposure, getting more things, like being able to live in a creative space that they want to, and not have to like be bogged down by I have to do my job and I have to do this. They can actually make it a career. And
he's giving freedom.
I tell you, they don't want to see us on the red carpet. They really don't. Like they're like, what are these niggas doing on the red carpet?
They're giving freedom. Like, who are you? I'm this person.
Yeah, and you ain't got.
I'm not a puppet. I'm not a robot. I'm my own individual person from this country. And at the end of the day, if you can't handle who I am, then maybe you need to drop out the industry. Like, they want to keep Hollywood so cookie cutter the same throughout the years. It's like you can't do that because this is a new generation with new ideas. Unfortunately, my mindset, yes, This is not the views of HNIC or Universal No Chaser. Before I say this, I just want to put that disclaimer out there. All you old white motherfuckers need to die. Sorry, okay? We would not be able to
Cool.
evolve.
I'm glad you put that disclaimer out there.
I'm just saying, we would not be able to
Trouble.
move on.
All right.
We would not be able to move on, evolve with the country.
I mean,
if we keep living in these old ass ideas.
Since
Since
BK said it first. Since BK said it first.
Follow up.
Since we here now, well, yeah, I mean, part of it goes back to like just the government in general, and people want to blame it on Republicans versus Democrats and things of that sort. But overall, the government wants to keep us, and when I say us, I mean everybody, uneducated. Like, first off, this nigger got into Harvard and became president first. Like, let's talk about that. Cool, we can't have that happen again. So now what they've done is they've not only taken history out of schools, they've also taken Mandarin, French, Spanish. Cursive. Our top three, like our cursive, our top three, like as far as like minorities in this country is concerned, those languages. So now we'll be monolingual, so we can't even interact with the rest of the world because we don't know what they're saying as a country. Like, how does that even work? Like, that, to me, that's like, it's like, yo, like, what does that even look like?
Holding on to the last fucking minute, last man. That's really what it is.
They're holding on, but I don't know if they're gonna ever let go. We're saying
that's a good transition. But we can go on to the next topic because that kind of falls into the next thing. We just let you know that the bill was going to be voted on again later on in the year. So, Joy, while you have it, will it be here? It maybe not. It passed once before with Grindr. The government did that with Grindr. China government.
What?
Yeah. So, well, they're trying to shut down. They try to shut down Grindr because, of course, China was stealing the data off of Grindr and targeting the military. And finding those who were gay in the military and outing them out because the law back in the day was you couldn't be gay and be in the military. That was a law.
Also politicians.
So Obama passed it. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but specifically, politicians and like soldiers of the military.
That's their platform. That's what they use.
Well, remember, it was illegal at one point, and China was outing those members on the app. So once the government found out, hey, you're gay and you're in the military, you couldn't serve anymore. So that was one way the Chinese government was trying to, infiltrate and destroy.
That don't seem like that's China's fault. I'm being honest. It ain't really on
China. It's not on China's fault. Kind of, sort of is if those who are kind of on a down low.
So the reason that it's not China's fault is because that's a fucked up antiquated law. Really that should have been taken care of decades ago, and that's where the problem lies. So we got into don't ask, don't tell, which is kind of where we still are. Like, it's still not fully accepted in the U.S. government, but we're kind of I'll say that differently. It's not accepted for men to be like homosexual or anything there or any variation thereof at all on the Kinsey. It's not accepted. Yeah, it's not accepted for any man in the military to be on the Kinsey scale at all. That's the issue.
Do they understand straight people on Kinsey scale too?
They do, but they don't.
Listen, this is what happens when you have old white men running the country. They don't know shit. They don't know nothing about anything.
Force term limits. Get the fuck out of here.
Term limits or death. I'm sorry, because at the end of the day, we're not going to keep living the way y'all living when rent was $5 and tuition was $1. Okay, so I worked my ass off. You paid $20 for your house. Shut the fuck up. Okay, you ain't do shit.
I personally, I love Mitch McConnell. He makes my day every time he gets on the mic, and he would get on the mic and talk, but. It was because he was way past his expiration date being up there. Like, turtle. He definitely looked like grandpa. Like, grandpa need to go to a home. He not all there mentally, and they gotta walk him in there every 5 minutes.
And I'm not an ageist. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I am not an ageist. However,
Mitch McWaddle.
I love Mitch. He's my favorite.
Mitch McWaddle. That is hilarious.
That old fucker. I don't care. I said it. Fuck them. All right, let's switch gears because it is Women's Month and we should talk about a women's topic that's pretty big right now, which is the new IVF law. For those who don't know, the retro fertilization law is trying to be passed in the southern states, mainly Alabama. Short story of it is, hey, life starts in vitro. So ain't no hey coming out the pussy, hey, a life is here, or a first heartbeat, or it's hey, it's the sperm hitting the egg. That's a life,
Mm-hmm.
and you're responsible for it. So
Mhm.
how this happened, how this brought about was this clinic. This guy was handling some embryos, and he accidentally dropped one, right? By mistake. It was just fluke. It just he fumbled it. It was cold, and he dropped it and broke the egg, right? No big deal to anyone who's outside the box thinking, oh, it's just one egg, sperm, it fell, it's been frozen for 6, 9 months, not doing anything, right?
Mm-mm.
So the couple sued the hospital and it went to all the way up to mid-level court where it got thrown out because it was like, it doesn't meet the wrongful death of the minor act. So it actually got pushed up to the Supreme Court and they was like, yeah, you know what? Life starts in the egg and the
No.
sperm.
Well, so that incident actually sparked an investigation into other shit. And
It
so
did.
what happened was they found out that there were I don't even want to call them nurses because I feel like they're not. But if it
Just
sparked
practice.
like they
What
basically
makes
it was
not a
people
nerd?
it was because they were going around just basically like mishandling the embryos.
Mm-hmm.
So the state wanted to set up some type of punishment for it, but they couldn't because it's like what do you call it? You can't call it murder because it's not a child. So in order to call it murder, it has to be a child. So that's originally where it came from, and basically it just became such a big thing that now people in Alabama are either like first off the doctors stopped doing it. So there is no the doctors have stopped like completely until they really figure out what's going on.
So they don't go
The
to fucking
doctors
jail and get sued.
Yeah, like so now the doctors aren't even like performing in vitro in Alabama at all.
Question. I have a serious question with this because
Mhm.
one, this is my first time hearing of incidents like this. Secondly, my idea of embryo and egg is two different things. When we say embryo, we mean the egg was fertilized
Fertilized, yes.
Yeah.
outside
And
of
it's
the body, and it came to a stage where it carries a embryo to be implanted into the woman's uterus, right?
correct.
So
But
was there signs of a nervous system in this embryo?
I knew you were going to say that. So the thing is, that's why the doctors are having an issue because what if it's not a viable embryo?
That's
Like
true
that's
too.
where the problem comes. It's
Yeah,
not
because
about the
the
viable
success rate
embryos.
is not 100%.
It's not 100%. Like
It's more like 25 to under like 40% that it will take. The body will take the embryo.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's where the problem lies. So that's why the doctors are like, we don't know what to do. So
Carolyn says it's just cells at that point, and it's not really a full embryo yet.
Yeah,
That's what my mind is.
that's where I was thinking. Like that's what says they're like, because the first thing that starts in the embryo is a nervous system. You have your nervous system. That is the first thing before
But
you
it
have
gets
a heart,
frozen before that, though.
No,
That's the
before
thing.
you have a heart, before you have a brain, before you have anything, the first thing that you're going to see is electrical impulses within this embryo. They have nothing else but electrical impulses,
that's
which
it.
means life is starting. That is literally like the first couple of months of pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Man, my
there
back
is
hurts,
really
man.
nothing but cells and nerves.
And then so the problem then would be, well, what if they implant it and then the woman's body doesn't take it? So there's so many steps, whereas though
And that's
something
why
could fuck up.
miscarriage.
Exactly. So
And they're
now,
trying to lock you
a
up for that,
woman,
too.
I was about to say, woman's on trial right now in Alabama behind this law because she had a miscarriage, didn't know,
And,
and basically and flushed and she
and didn't
basically
report it.
and
That
didn't,
would
well,
got her in trouble.
she reported it. She went to the hospital first and they sent her the fuck home. That's what happened.
Oh, okay.
She went to the hospital and they sent her home. So when she went home, she basically pushed it out in the toilet.
Yeah,
And they basically they charged her. They're charging her with mishandling of a corpse.
because at the end of the day, like a lot of hospitals can actually do it, but a lot of medical places that people go to don't understand that they don't have the equipment to bring out a aborted fetus out the body. They don't have the proper equipment to do it. And so I think another part of this is the miseducation in the Black community of not having the places to go, along with other things they took out the damn community. But if
Ooh.
you don't know where to go to do certain
I was gonna
things,
say something real controversial.
like at the end of the day, it's like, what the fuck? Like, how will she know to go to get this
You
aborted
know
fetus
what?
out of her? She's walking
Let
around
me
with a
say it.
dead fetus
And
in her.
you're
Let
saying
me say
aborted.
this. I want to say it real quick.
Oh
What
man.
the
Philadelphia sewers are filled.
All right. So listen. So listen. So listen. I live down the street from the boy that
I'm
had
just saying.
the boy
Who
on
needs
the
you
boy that
down
had
there?
the that was doing the abortions and keeping the embryos and was like storing all the embryos and shit. I live down the street from that building. That happened in the late 90s.
Yeah, I
And
remember
that building has not been filled since. Like
Was
nobody's
he?
been in that building.
Did he have the equipment to properly store fetuses?
Yes, he
Because
was he
that.
was
He had a deep
yeah.
freezer.
Yeah,
not
he
just
had
freeze.
all no, he
No, it
had
was
all the
hood
equipment.
shit.
No, they were in formaldehyde. They weren't even frozen. They were just in
Okay, but
formaldehyde.
you do know, at some
Like
point during the pregnancy, once it's a miscarriage or anything, they can get stem cells from that
yeah.
embryo, and those stem cells can help cure a
Resell
lot
them
of
for the
diseases
big
that are
business.
out here and stuff today. But well, of course, we
Yeah.
know we're in a capitalistic country, and curing shit is not in the forte. They'd rather for you to get paid and be sick and die for the
Listen,
rest of your life on
Listen,
medication.
we're
But
in
these damn
decapitated
dead
capitalism
fetuses
right now.
carries the key to saving lives,
listen.
including cancer.
Kobe played 20 years for one reason and one reason only. He went to Germany in like 2000, I want to say like 2004, 2005, and they actually replaced the cartilage in his knee. So it is possible to literally replace cartilage. To replace like they in Germany they actually replace disc. So if you have a bulging disc in your back,
Mm-hmm.
they'll remove the bulge and put a new disc in.
Mm-hmm.
All from stem cells. I
So
need that shit though.
And it's also
again,
been very
that's a
effective.
cure. Like yeah, that's
It's also been
curing
very
shit.
effective against Parkinson's disease. When you get the shakes, it
That too.
literally would like stem cells can cure Parkinson's. But again, nobody wants to invest in stem cell research because big pharma is lining the pockets of old white men who don't give a shit about our
Yep.
poor black
They
asses,
don't want us to heal.
and they want to live rich forever. I'm sorry, but Rockefeller, I'm sorry, family, but having about 6 or 7 heart transplants is just selfish, and I don't think that was
Six,
right. That
six
man,
or seven.
They buy them right, or
that
Damn.
man,
they'll get a child from
they
Indonesia or some shit and
get him a new
overnight
heart,
that
and
shit FedEx.
then that shit worked for a couple of years, and he back in surgery until he died. That man had literally had, I want to look it up. He literally had like 6 or 7 heart transplants, and I was furious. Like, you got all these people out
Listen,
here who need it, but because
I'm
he
swear he's
rich,
starting to import
y'all,
the
the
organ
air
all I
trade.
want to do is be a cyborg, and this man literally making himself into Orochimaru right now. Like he
Pretty
literally
much.
taking the childhood of children to make himself live for a couple more years before he has to go through the process all over again. That's
Yeah.
wild, bro.
Wasn't there a movie about them harvesting black people? There was a movie.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
Documentary about it.
No, it was a movie.
No,
What's his
there is a
name?
movie.
Jordan
Oh,
Peele.
actual movie.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah,
oh
it's
yeah,
called
Us.
it's
Oh,
called
no, Us.
Get Out.
Get out.
Yeah, Get Out. Yes.
Yeah, get up.
Well, the
Right.
boss
Well,
that they
that
cloned
was just
Tyrone,
taking a nigga's
that was
body.
different.
But,
Yeah, I was about to say they clone Tyrone is basically the same thing.
I feel
basically.
so bad for that boy that got killed in Arizona, and they rolled his body up, and that gym mat
And that gym mat,
took
and
all
they
his
left him
fucking
there for
organs. It
That was
harvested all
Atlanta.
of his. Was that Atlanta?
Yeah,
I
that
thought it
was Atlanta.
Arizona. It
No,
took
that was
all
Atlanta.
It took all that boy's organs out.
and
School
that's
was in,
wild, bro.
if I'm not mistaken, the school
Yeah.
was in the Henry. It was
Okay,
in
so I
Henry
just looked
Clayton
it up.
School District.
David Rockefeller had 6 heart transplants.
That should be
God
illegal.
You know how many
Nigga,
other
just
people?
die.
You know how many
He's
other
a
people could have
Orochimaru.
lived and survived off of those hearts that he got because he was rich?
Oh,
Like, that's
fucker.
not
Six, five,
Why can't he
five,
just
five
like
more.
get a
He
He
built
could have
heart?
one.
He
fair.
could have got an artificial built heart.
5 other younger people could have survived.
That's crazy.
That's fucked up.
Just die.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, now y'all get why I said old white people just need to die.
They do. They need to get out of
Oh,
here.
yeah. Don't forget Henrietta Lacks.
Oh, and how they took this black woman's cells and harvested them over decades of time, and her family didn't
She
see a fucking
needs
dime, and then they finally had to pay her out
so many royalties.
billions.
Yep.
They harvest this black woman's cells who magically had regenerative powers, and they used her cells for damn near everything in the medical industry today. Black women, I'm gonna keep saying that because I understand y'all don't understand how black women played a huge part in Western medicine.
Yep.
And now they want to
Jess,
tell you
can we highlight that comment, Jess?
like Western medicine,
She leave.
like legit. Rockefeller could afford the black market. He looked dead after. No, that man was literally a walking zombie.
Yeah.
He was literally a walking
Worse than Mitch
zombie.
McConnell.
Way worse.
Way worse than Mitch McConnell.
No, he was a walk. Like he literally had dark eyes.
He looked like fucking Palpatine.
And his liver spots looked like they were just decaying. Like this man was a walking corpse. Like
And the true power of the dark side.
yeah, he was definitely the Sith Lord. Like, yeah, Palpatine. That nigga was definitely him.
That's crazy.
But
I didn't even
black
know
women
that.
have contributed to the medical field of Western medicine since the beginning of time. Let's look at the whole field of gynecology and how the father of gynecology brutally did surgery on black women and black babies without pain,
morphine or
relief,
anything.
without
They can take it. They're
And
black.
I was about to say, and he thought that black people didn't feel pain.
He thought that they didn't feel pain, so he operated on these women and children while they were alive, killed them. How you know how much blood is on this man's hands to discover the whole gynecology field and the vagina and the uterus? And it just is. When you think about America, and we're the only racial group that has no laws to protect us and no fucking reparations. I ask this question every day. Why the fuck are we still here? Why haven't, as smart as us black people are in many different fields across all entertainment, to scientists, to engineers, to doctors, to politicians, to tradesmiths, we could literally have our own fucking country, but we're all conditioned to stay fucking here.
Because we're hated everywhere. As black Americans, we're hated in Africa. And as black people in general, we're hated everywhere else. So it's kind of and we have no connection to our history, which is basically what they're trying to eliminate completely. So
Gina.
Also, what did
I love it.
What did we talk about? We every time we try to rise up a little bit, they just chop us off at the knees.
They chop us off because they can't stand the sea.
I would say let's go to the Caribbean, but we still owned by folks in the Caribbean.
And also we
got
got
now getting their independence.
We also honestly, some of us got LGBT peeps.
Yeah, so y'all can't go to, or y'all are like, or you know what I mean, and so therefore you can't go to certain places. Like when when Kurt was talking about, I want to go to Africa, I'm like, how? You ain't gonna have no friends.
They don't like us in Africa.
Like you ain't gonna have no friends. Like all your friends, friends are somewhere high on the scale, bro. You are not going. It's gonna be me and him and Cardi. Like that's it. It's gonna be us three in Africa. Like damn, yo, we miss BK. Fuck.
I ain't going. I ain't going to Ghana. I won't be. Y'all could be in Ghana. I'll be somewhere else.
Yeah, and my daughter's in a part of LGBT, so I can't. I'm not leaving her in the States by herself.
And the reason why we can't get all together and start our own shit, not only because we'll be a modern day fucking Wakanda, because we really would be if we could. If black people from America, I'm gonna just say America alone, can have our own country and do the shit that we want to do and live the way we want to live, we would be the most free motherfucking place in the world. And it'd be wrong
we can
to
still
close
do
our
it here.
borders to everybody else. Now, if all the black people around the world got together, we legit could have our own continent. We would not be able to be fucked with. However, everybody
not let that happen.
Everybody would nuke the shit out of that continent to get rid of our asses.
Yeah, it would be done. We'd be done.
We can't come together.
They wouldn't even.
Look what happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah, they wouldn't even allow us. They wouldn't even allow us to be in the UN. Like it wouldn't even be a thing. We wouldn't be allowed.
Well, like I said, let's start small. I mean, you can just buy land and you start there. Like it's doable. You just have to come together and fucking just do it.
And
But
the thing is, when we come together, how fast can we build a nuclear bomb, nuclear bunker, and a military force to protect ourselves from the rest of the world? Like, how fast can we do that shit? We got the people.
Listen, spaceships is the answer. Let's get off this planet. Period. Let's go somewhere. Let's create
Man.
let's create terraforming technology and go somewhere else and leave them here by themselves.
Okay,
Let them destroy the Earth.
that's what they're trying to do, leave us here. I mean, faster
They
the
can,
better, right?
I mean, if they do, that'd be fine with us. Like
it's like this
we good
That
at
sounds like a
this.
win-win.
typical baby
Yeah, I
boomer.
saw.
Typical baby boomer. They destroy the economy and leave it to us. Now they're gonna destroy the planet and leave it to us.
Yeah, I saw a post earlier today that said the new American dream is to leave America.
It is.
That's
I've
fucked up.
seen so many people that's living abroad and moved to different countries, and it was on TikTok. Black dude,
Yep.
black dude. Literally, he was in another country. He said, "I moved out the country and I live over here." You know why? He said because when you think about it, they're calling themselves in other countries. People who left the U.S. are I forgot what they call themselves, but it's a stupid ass term. And he was like, "No, you're an immigrant." And white people are like, "No, I'm not an immigrant. I'm this." No, you're a fucking immigrant because you left your country to come to another country,
Everyone's an immigrant.
refuge, and have a better life. He said, and you were complaining about the immigrants that's coming to America. Think about it. They left their country to come to our country for a better life. They get here in Chicago. Each person get a $9,000 check. They get a job with the police force, even though they're not a fucking citizen. They got cars and shit, and with no driver's license. They getting free fucking places to live because the landlords are getting $1,600 per head for each immigrant that they fucking help. So they ain't got to pay no fucking rent. So they getting everything coming here.
And you know why that is, BK?
And they stuffing them in the black neighborhoods where black people can't even get or rent an apartment by the white landlord because he don't trust them. But you letting the immigrants come because the government gonna pay you $16 a head. Like you coming and taking up our spaces, our neighborhoods, our resources, and the government is shoving them on the black people. And at the end of the day,
you know why though?
Them, but not even helping the people that's been here. Like it's like y'all had homeless on the streets. Y'all don't even give them a place to live, but y'all want to give them a place to live. Like I'm all for helping people, but in the day, let's take care of home first.
BK, but do you know why that is? Though?
That's the word expat.
You know why that is?
No,
because that is the grand plan for the Democratic Party. Those immigrants are given all that free stuff, and when it's time to vote, and then they become citizens, they're going to vote Democratic. They're not going to vote vote Republicans. All those are free. All those thousands and thousands of folks are crowding these areas. Those are free votes.
And the Democratic Party also lost a lot of a huge percentage of black voters due because they could have gave it to us.
And that's the reason why.
Yeah,
they rather give it to other people than us.
But you know what? Also,
you gotta remember, we're not the majority. The majority population of race is Latino throughout the country. White people they're the majority now, and black folks we're kind of falling lower and lower. This country gonna be completely Hispanic in about 25 years.
Yeah, and also with the voting part of that, a lot of black people who don't look into politics or understand that those checks we got during the pandemic was done by the Democratic Party, but Trump pissed the bitch and threw a tantrum and forced his name on all the checks. So all the black people thinking, oh, the Republicans and Trump gave us money. Nigga, y'all got 3 funky ass checks, and y'all think that's enough to vote for the Republicans? Like, what the hell? Like, come on. That money was given to us by Democrats, not Donald Trump. And I wish people quit saying that shit online. Like, Trump gave us money.
We're losing our voting power as black folks in major blue states, and once that power is gone, it's gone, and the keys are now with the Hispanic folks. And don't think we're going to get a handout.
Nope.
And that should happen. That's it. That's finito.
Hey, look, at the end of the day,
Corona's for everybody.
I blend in with their asses, so I'm gonna
so everybody say they're Dominican.
I was about to say I'm too dark.
We totally got off subject. Let me.
I'm gonna get Puerto Rican first.
I gotta bring it back around. So, veto shit. Women in the comments, they didn't even talk about it. So, we can move on to the next part, which men does affect us. I always want to say chicken or the egg. At this point, this is kind of conversation that it is. Is it still an egg? Is it still a chicken if it's in the egg? Like, what is it?
So yeah, but and then like so somebody just sent me a text and I knew this happened. I just completely forgot about it. So in Kentucky, another embryo type law says that in utero, a woman can collect child support now
During
Right.
pregnancy.
That was the next
during
part.
pregnancy. During pregnancy. That to me is wild as fuck.
Yeah, stupid.
Now, if we want to say, yo, the man gotta like somehow come up with some money to like help with like those type like prenatal bills and shit like that, I'm cool with all that. But to call it child support would be a lot. But also, the idea of that would be all right, cool. So when she when she has this baby, if it ain't mine, do I get that money back?
Hell the fuck no.
Nope.
There's a lot of stipulations. Let me read the bill because I have it here.
Do men get
So,
do men get back child support when they found out the child ain't theirs? No.
Yes.
The
Yes.
bill is called
Yes.
SB 110 law. That's the name of the bill. It's called the Child Support During Pregnancy Proposal. It passed the Senate already, so it's almost halfway there. So the Unborn Child Support Act allows a court in consultation with the mother to award child support payments while the child is still in the womb and retroactively up to the point of conception as determined by the physician. Now, there's 3 bullet points that are kind of important. 1, it provides flexibility for mothers who don't want the involvement of the father. So let's say rape or like some incest or some other shit that they don't want the father involved whatsoever because of those type of situations, or just maybe just I don't like the nigga at all. Involvement by the father not requiring those mothers to receive child support. Also requires the judge to consult with the mother on payment plans and give mothers discretion as to whether or not child support payments will be awarded retroactively, and mandates that all paternity tests be at the discretion of the mother, not to be conducted if the test will put the child at risk.
Fuck that.
Well, all right. So what do you mean put the child at risk? So all right. So they mean in trying to do it in utero because that does put the child
Right.
at risk.
Like
All
you're
right,
trying
cool.
to get tests earlier.
Cool. If you like that, cool. I'm fine with that part of it. Like yeah, you absolutely right. I completely agree. But if that's the case, then the money should go into escrow until the baby gets here. Like like rent, like listen, yo, it's a hole in my fucking ceiling, and until you fix this hole in my ceiling, I'm not paying you rent, but it's going to go in escrow because that's the legal thing that's supposed to
I
happen.
don't like that at the mother discretion part. That shit irritates me.
That's the part that bothers me too.
It's funny how they put everything back on the woman when everyone's trying to take away women's rights. Oh, here part, it's your discretion, whatever you want to do, as long as you're having the fucking baby.
I don't like that at the discretion.
No,
I don't want no DNA test. He is the father.
It's gonna be a lot of matricides in this bitch. That's what's gonna happen.
Jesus.
That's what's gonna happen. Like I don't want y'all like Lacey Peterson is gonna be repeated multiple times because of this shit. Like that doesn't make sense in that instance. It's like, yo, like do we want to create murderers? Because that's basically what's gonna happen. Motherfuckers gonna be like, yo, listen, if I'm gonna go to jail for not paying you, then fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and spend this 25. Like, I get 3 hots in a cot for 25 years. Somebody is going to think that to themselves.
Some people don't care and they'll take that. But
yeah, that's a good question. What about miscarriages? I mean, let alone depending on the state, they might be going to jail them damn selves.
If it's a miscarriage, then the mom going to jail for murder.
That's crazy. Like this is like
it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. At this point, you might as well just keep your dick in your pants.
What if the woman is born with a T-shaped uterus who can get pregnant but she can't carry the baby and she keep miscarriage? Y'all can give her life on for multiple homicide for
what if she has fibroids?
Exactly. Like
what if she fucked 2 niggas and both sperms make it in the egg? Now she getting 2 shots.
And guess who made this bill and passed this bill? Old ass men. Old ass fucking men. Because they don't understand or know. You know what happened when they came out with the male birth control? The men didn't like the side effects, so therefore they got rid of that shit.
Wasn't that the fucking switch in the balls?
No, it was
that cut off the stent.
It was like an injection or a pill, man. It was a birth control.
Yeah, it was a birth control for men.
And the men had its side effects, and they didn't like the side effects, so they got rid of the shit. Said, no, men don't need birth control. But look at the fucking women. Women go through this shit all the fucking time.
So in India, they have temporary vasectomies. They can inject in the vast difference, they can inject a gel that hardens over time, but then after a while, it just passes through. Everybody's timing on it is different, and that's where the issue lies. With like you can't really time it right, But even in that case, like that's still a reversible process. Whereas though, like you can't say, yo, at 18, I want you to get, or when you go through puberty, I want you to go ahead and get a vasectomy because it's 80% reversible. Well, what if I'm in that 20? Like
You're right,
that's
Diva.
Moby, it's very hard.
It is all about control at this point.
Gotta do your
It's
Kegels.
really hard if it's good.
Gotta
I'm
do your
sorry,
Kegels.
Moby.
Mm.
Jesus.
But all right, let's look at it from both sides. So, like, what are the positives? So, father's not active, and the woman has to, go to doctor's appointments and pay for that shit, buy like car seats, baby clothes, get ready for stuff like that. Should the male still be helping out with that, or is that strictly on the woman?
So Kentucky is also the #1 state for welfare fraud and welfare recipients in general.
I was about to say government pay for all your.
Because that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. Yo,
what would you need? If the government
me and BK vibing today. I like this.
You got fucking public aid. When you get pregnant and it's confirmed at the doctor you're pregnant, you instantly get public aid and food stamps and prenatal. And depending on what insurance you got in your state, that state also gives you WIC. You can get your Infamil.
Y'all forgetting they're trying to cut those services off. Republicans
They're
are
trying, but they didn't.
off.
So at the end of the day, they're still getting it. And
As
also
right
with that, some like it's one here in Illinois, county care. In the county of Cook County, you get car seats, you get free rides to your appointments and all that because it's all part of public aid.
You know what solves all this? Universal health care. It solves it all. Universal health care solves it all. You don't have to worry about whether the mother's going to have the money to pay for anything because she has universal health care. She's getting taken care of. She's good. The father, and once the baby is here, you also have certain like other countries like Belgium and
9 months paid leave, a year of paid leave.
You get all these things, and it's infrastructure that's built to support you, so that if something happens, you don't gotta worry. But we rather be like somebody gotta take blame for this shit. We gotta point a finger at somebody rather than shit just happens sometimes.
Guy with the dick.
So what happens when a woman gets pregnant by a guy and then he gets killed? What happens then? Oh, she just shit out of luck. She fell through the cracks, like we all everybody else likes to say all the time. She fell through the cracks. No, you guys don't have the proper support.
No, they're gonna say, well, you picked the wrong guy because in order for him to get killed, he had to be in the lifestyle or some shit like that.
Aneurysm.
He had to be doing something. Like that's what they're gonna say.
Right.
There's nothing you can There's so many things that like life is so weird and specific.
Insurance and healthcare are billion-dollar industries, multi-trillion-dollar industries. Probably they are not going to eliminate those, and that's where the problem lies. There's no way to really kind of work that in when that's fucking hilarious. He died from Second Amendment rights.
Gotta keep that right.
The way this country is going, we can use that.
Yeah.
Golly fucking jeez.
Damn, I'm sorry. What was that state that just passed a law that lets you carry concealed without a permit or training? What the fuck is up with that shit?
Louisiana, 18 and up can now carry a concealed weapon without training or permit, meaning anybody can have
the dumbest fucking thing. And Louisiana is high in murder rates.
And Louisiana is also high in black prison too, but
that's one of the highest states.
Great. Who thought that was like?
You know why? It's because Louisiana is also one of the only states where prisoners are slaves. Technically, according to the 13th Amendment, they are
work labor.
So they have high prison rates because they still have slaves.
Yes,
and they want to keep it that way.
For profit prison
law where we can get more in trouble and lock more up because people are getting out of jail and changing their lives.
Carolyn
Isn't that also Louisiana? The white ass governor who said, "Who's going to do our laundry? Who's going to make our license plates?" Didn't that just happen like 2 months ago?
It did.
Yes. And he was a sheriff, right? He was a sheriff.
He was a sheriff for the
he was a sheriff.
Who's going to do this for us if everyone's changing their life and getting
sounds
better?
like fucking slaves to me.
Exactly. So let's make a law where we can get more slaves since everybody changing their life and getting older. Let's lock up these young ones. They turn 18. We're gonna arrest them on a gun charge.
Walk in a bank with a gun, 5 years, because that's federal property.
Even though it's
so give a fuck what the state say, Yeah, give a fuck what the state say.
It sounds like
you walk
entrapment.
into a bank.
It's
It is.
entrapment.
It is.
Police
Sounds
do
like
it all the
entrapment.
time.
to me.
Look at the
Our
TV
whole
show
legal
Bait
system
Car.
is-
That's entrapment.
Yeah, our whole legal system is based on entrapment. They just waiting for a reason to lock your ass up so they can put you away.
That's it.
Yeah. It's still systematic racism.
18-year-olds can't be trusted with soda fountains, but we giving out guns.
They sure can't be trusted to go to school.
Like he can't buy cigarettes, but he can buy a blicky though.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Bruh,
With the
At least
soda
let them
water.
drink
alcohol.
liquor
He can't buy
first.
alcohol, but he can buy a blicky though.
Y'all, you can't have a drink, but you can have this gun.
Mm-hmm.
Make it make sense.
It don't. It don't.
You could go into the
South is
military.
Wild Wild West. I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
like and what that's what always kills me about everybody saying, "Yeah, let's move down south." I don't want to move down there, bro. Like
And
Not
down
at
south
all.
ain't bad. It ain't bad. Trust me.
Atlanta ain't bad. Atlanta ain't bad.
I miss
Atlanta ain't bad. I miss the fuck out of Atlanta.
I miss
Atlanta ain't
Atlanta.
bad. For one, I ain't been to a strip club since I left. So I hear you.
That's facts.
But-
That's
well,
facts.
all right,
but-
we can do it. Atlanta ain't bad, but Atlanta's just a Miami for black people. So
No, Atlanta is Black Hollywood.
Yeah, now it is.
Yeah.
Now it is. Now it is. It's
Black
definitely Black
Hollywood.
Hollywood
Miami
now.
is so very black right now for spring.
It's literally
spring
Black
break.
Hollywood and Black Silicon Valley, like dead ass.
okay,
Yeah, it is. It is. It really is.
It really is. Like, and the
It really
cost of
is.
living is still cheaper than
Oh,
fucking
you
here.
couldn't pay me
Most
to
places,
live there.
yeah. But you also don't get paid as much. So when it comes to
depends.
like
It depends.
like if you can get a job that the company is based in the north, you kind of will work out and you'll still get paid a decent amount. But if the company was originated and started in the south, in most cases you still won't get paid.
You could not pay me to live in Atlanta.
No,
or
I,
the
you.
surrounding counties.
So I was about to say I didn't
You
live.
can't,
I
you
live.
can't put me in Stone Mountain. You can't put me
You
nowhere.
can't put me.
No,
No,
Stone
you can't
Mountain is
put
not
me
Atlanta.
any.
Stone Mountain is Stone Mountain.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I'm
can't put me
saying
in-
anywhere outside there either. I'm not.
Also, anything outside the 285 circle. Gotcha.
I was
Yeah.
about to say you can't put
Right,
me
anything
anywhere
outside
inside
there.
the circle. You can't put me
Yeah, I
anywhere
gotta be
inside the circle.
circle.
You can't put me inside the circle. I literally when I last lived in Atlanta, I lived literally on the right at the circle. I lived in Clarkston. And Clarkston is literally right on the other side at 285 because I could from my apartment, from my balcony, I could see the highway. So like every morning I could go out, look at what traffic looked like and decide if I was going to work or not.
I literally
like-
lived in DeKalb County, 2 blocks.
So yeah,
away
I would
from
live
the
outside of the perimeter. I couldn't live in.
I can't fucking.
Oh no, I can't live in Cobb County.
No,
Cobb stands for count on being busted, and I do
Yeah,
too much
Cobb
illegal
County-
shit. Sorry.
Yo, I've never heard that.
Like-
I'm gonna text that to my friends who
Too
live
much
there.
people.
Wait, you never
Yo,
heard
that's-
that? See, that's a generational thing.
I never heard.
I
that.
lived in
that's wild.
I lived in
That
Cobb
is the
County
most
for maybe
racist
3
county
months. Ever. I lived in Cobb County for maybe 3 months. I lived right in Marietta. And if I lived there for 3 months, I probably got pulled over in my car with PA plates at least 8 times.
Yeah,
I got pulled over
about
8
right.
times in Cobb County. Like on dumb shit. Like I wasn't speeding. I might have made a turn on red and he was like, you turned on red back there. And I was like, yeah, it's legal. And he was like, yeah, I know, but it still gives me reason to pull you over. And I'm like, wait a minute, what?
It's because you're black.
It gives you a reason
It's
to be
because
on
I'm
my
black.
fucking dick. Whoop,
And
whoop.
Lily, and you wasn't far from what is actually deemed as the most racist city in the country, Kennesaw, Georgia.
Atlanta is boring as fuck though.
It's really not.
It'd be
Yeah,
boring.
it's not.
Atlanta's
I
not
know.
boring. If you just don't know what to do, just say that.
Ooh.
Maybe not. I don't know. I went out. I hit the clubs. I did things. I looked around. I was like,
No,
this
there's
is the
literally
shit.
a community for
I'm-
every type
I'm
of black
good.
person there is in Atlanta.
Yeah, there is.
There's a community
And
every type of black
they're
person.
one of the only places that I know, like you'll go to a club 20 years ago and it'll still be open under the same name 20 years later. Like
Isn't
Tongue
that
and
like
Groove,
Point-
Tongue and Groove is
Point-
still alone. It's still
Tongue and Groove.
Tongue and Groove is still fucking
Oh.
open. It's still popping.
Jesus.
Like, yeah, Tongue and Groove is my shit. I
mean,
fuck with Tongue and
definitely have
Groove.
good food though. I appreciate the food. Food's
Yeah,
great.
you can get,
I'm
if you
just
can
saying,
actually
like,
get
You get
If I can-
everything,
If I
like,
can
whether
get in
you-
there,
whether you're a techie, whether you're e-boy, e-girl, whether you're a streamer, whether you're a punk black, whatever you're a blur with your into
Oh, you said
comics,
punk
in
black.
terms of politics, if you're into just education, if you into arts, if you into
Whatever it is.
there is a community.
I was about to say there's a
Black
whole section of people for you.
literally, if you into cycling, if you into being a hippie, if you into just weed, if you into just fucking weird shit, like it's
Listen,
there.
and as he's naming all this shit, I'm sitting here thinking like, yeah,
This
little
part of the
5
city. This
points.
part of the
Like,
city.
look, little
Bruh,
5 points.
there's a whole
Roslyn. I'm like,
There's a whole section, 14th Street. That's all the Muslim businesses. That is House of Hookah, where you go smoke hookah. Shaq is one of the owners there. They also own the Subway. They own all the damn restaurants, all the tea shops, all the coffee shops, everything. Then you have fucking my favorite place, Atlantic Station, outside shopping district, and you can just go to nice stores and shit. You also have Buckhead. You have Bankhead. Bankhead is not rich. That's where Greenbrier at.
yeah.
That's the hood.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all can put me to
that's
the black punk experience down there. I'll go.
I mean, Punk Black, the creator of Punk Black is from Atlanta, and I'm Facebook friends with him. Like literally, he created Punk Black
I'm
because
scared of Deadpool
there's
too.
a whole community of black people who love metal and rock music.
Man, everyone
Okay.
has
And that's
AIDS.
where I want to be at then.
AIDS.
You said,
AIDS,
well,
AIDS, AIDS,
to
AIDS,
be
AIDS,
honest with
AIDS,
you,
AIDS,
if you actually look at if you don't look at the stats, Atlanta is not the highest carrying city
No, not
anymore.
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 Cardi,
But
that's
the
us.
HPV
We're number
out
one.
of control.
Yeah, Philadelphia is number one.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's us.
Atlanta also has the CDC, which is the
They do.
Center for Disease Control, and so they
Right
also
down the
give
street.
a lot of jobs to black people who are in the science field in internships over the summer. One thing I can say about Atlanta, a lot of people don't understand, if you've never been there, you really can't judge it. Atlanta is the place where I call it the Black Mecca, because as you climb up that ladder or trying to, you're reaching down, or someone's reaching down to you to help pull you up the ladder with them. It's not a crab in the barrel mentality down there.
Not at all.
They found out if you're doing something, I know someone who works in that field. Matter of fact, I'm going to give them your name and number, and I'm going to set up something for you. I'm going to set up an internship. I'm going to set up a job. I'm going to set up a meeting just so you can meet them, because this is what you want to do. I'm going to set you up. Oh, you an actor? I got Tyler Perry on speed dial. Let me set up a lunch with Tyler Perry so you can meet Tyler Perry. That's
don't
how
make it sound so easy.
No, it is. It really is. Wait,
You're
but
in
first,
school,
first,
you get
but
scholarships
being
black.
Wait, but first, I will say this: if you're from a city like Philly or even Chicago, and you can't front on this, BK. It took a minute for you to get used to that. Like you're not
because at the end of the day, you like, why you being nice?
Why you doing this? You don't trust it. It just feels.
At the end of the day, you're trying to have control.
I mean, I know Southern hospitality, but
damn, right?
Being
but that's what they do.
That's what they do. When I was in school and they found out what I did, they was like, "Oh, you go to Morehouse? Oh, okay, cool. I know some alum. Let me see if I can get you some scholarship money just because you black and I just met you." Or, oh, my friend, freshman year, my aunt is a nurse. She was at Emory Midtown. She was the head honcho over all the nurses of Emory Healthcare. She found out I had a friend who was a biology major and wanted to be a doctor. She offered him an internship as soon as she met him because he's black.
Yep.
That's just how Atlanta works. You black and you want to do something, they gonna groom you to be the best you can be in that field. So you can go out in the world and be like, this is where I started. This is what I did, and now I'm here.
Think about the music industry alone. Like the music industry alone, it shows you that what
everybody go to Atlanta.
Yeah, they go to Atlanta, or the people that's from Atlanta that can't even fucking mumble rap, yo. Mumble rap became a thing because so many motherfuckers down there said, "No, we're gonna make this a thing," and they made it a thing.
They made it a thing.
That's so we have to Atlanta playing for mumble rap. That's horrible.
And don't even get me started on lifestyle. Look, don't even get me started on lifestyle communities down there.
Yeah, we covered some of them.
The clubs alone was just like, that was my gateway when I found out the clubs and shit.
Not a gateway drug.
Man, the lifestyle in Atlanta is a gateway drug.
I can agree with that. If anybody, if any person is like out here questioning whether or not they want to try lifestyle and they don't want to because everywhere else is a lot of white people involved,
go to Atlanta.
Atlanta's the place to go. Like I wouldn't trust a black owned. Yeah, I wouldn't trust a black owned lifestyle club outside of Atlanta and DC.
No, for real.
And I hear good. And the funny thing is, I hear good things about a couple of them in New York, but I'm still kind of like, that you still kind of dependent on people, and I don't want to depend on people. I like
your own looking out for you. They literally at the door, and instantly they look at you and feel like you just not it. They gonna deny you.
They gonna deny you interest. That's it.
No. You too drunk. Go on somewhere. They don't let you in if you drunk. They legit tell you that shit. Don't show up drunk because you ain't getting in. And they mean it. They protect people at all costs. And then they make you feel loved. Like I said, that's how I got into it. It's because Atlanta.
Yep.
All right, well, fucking shout out to Atlanta. Free promo for
Atlanta.
Absolutely. Homecoming shit.
Listen. I will take. I've been planning to go down there this year. I was planning to go to all 3 homecomings. So we out because Morris Brown back open, bro. If we out, we out.
Brown back open, but the things you already know.
Let me know.
I'm only going to one.
All right. Well, listen. I'm going to all of them. So
listen, if y'all sit through a couple metal shows and a couple punk shows with me, I'll go down there with y'all.
All right, we out then, because I'll sit through. I don't care.
Carol, I'm serious. Look, the homecoming for Morehouse
is
the week of 20th through October 20th through the 27th. Just know that's the week, okay?
The 20th through the 27th, when we out.
That's the week of homecoming. So just know that weekend is when the debauchery is happening.
All right, I gotta do a live show, maybe interview some folks.
Yeah, I'm
for real.
Girl.
You can make a TikTok.
Yo, who's up for restarting the Freaknik? I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Well,
oh man,
we did that in 2010. We did that in
3.0
face in a couple years. Like
we did it in 2010, and the dean of students was like, "No visitation for the weekend," and we was like, "Okay, we got off-campus housing."
Pop, I saw you on top of an Escalade with a G-string on, bro. What are you doing out there? It's gonna be like. Freaking gonna be crazy.
A whole Corona bottle inside of her. We was like, okay, all right, yeah. 2010 was great.
Yeah. Oh, and this is my official invite to all of y'all for my bachelor party. It's gonna be in Vegas. I don't know the date yet, but I'll let y'all know.
I'll be in Vegas next week.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, I
like Vegas.
Since we're naming
things, I love Vegas.
420 party is still on, still planning it. So
all right, well let me know where you gonna get all your supplies from, because I got the people and everything. We set you up with like a 420 trap box.
We gonna talk. We gonna work some things out. I'm trying to get my hands on a whole bunch of type of paraphernalias.
Yeah, just let me know, bro. I got you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I can't wait to get.
Y'all see that right there? That's this right here. This is bromance right here.
This is bromance.
Look, man, when things come together, hating. Brothers, everyone, brothers unite. Just corner, just everyone.
Wait.
Wrong way. No.
Other way.
You're going the wrong way.
I'm not. Wait, how am I going the wrong way?
There we go. We're meeting in the
on my screen. So on my screen, y'all.
Everything's mirrored. He fucked it all up. All right, we can't summon Captain America.
So let me
the planet.
Let me take the mirror off, because that's what the problem is. The problem is the mirror, and I don't like the mirror. There we go.
That's why I took the mirror off.
My left, your right. Like fucking Dragon Ball Z summon. Like,
okay.
You're up.
Well, away.
You would have been one big ass ugly nigga. We would have combined.
Listen, this is why we need to do an actual live show and be in one space.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that too.
I'm sorry, I'm the only.
We working on getting a space, so we'll be doing some live shows for sure.
I still
look, because you ain't got no kids, you can fly and move around. You can do it.
Yeah, this is true.
You be like you, man. I wish I could just get up and just fucking go. I can't even do that shit no more.
Hey, just know all them tickets are on Klarna, and I'm making payments.
Klarna,
doable though.
Zip pay.
I do them every 2 weeks. Oh damn, I forgot about this shit.
If you come out on it, like it'll hit you right on payday. Be like, oh, you thought I forgot?
Because that's when I do it on payday. Like, so it could just do it, but my stupid ass. And then I was like, cool, now I got credit cards. oh, we're gonna hit the credit card. And I'm like, damn, now I gotta pay off the credit card.
Listen,
Yep.
that's how I was able to. That's how I was able to afford my arcade one up setup that I'm trying to make. Put it all on.
Oh no, see, Carolyn, I'm sorry.
That's how I pay
If
for
you
mine.
must not, Carolyn must not know. I got 7 little ones. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, he don't know what pull out mean.
Yeah, I pull out. No, what? No. We here. We knew what the risks were. The fuck? No.
You just want to shoot up the club.
You know, you pull it out, you still miss it. Don't matter.
Because he was like my look, but he was like my cousin. Okay, my cousin think, this nigga gotta be the luckiest nigga on earth. This nigga say condoms. I don't believe in condoms.
Listen.
And he's
Condoms with the devil though.
Wait,
no, but
I will say this though. I will say this.
He's been blessed. Okay,
Stop appropriating.
this nigga. No, the thing is, he's been blessed. He ain't have kids until he wanted them, and he ain't caught shit. And I'm just like, nigga,
Good for him.
you got an angel for real.
I seen him use his entire IVF inventory.
Empty the whole turkey baster.
Listen.
Put her in
The one thing I will say is I ain't never fuck up a bitch pH though. Bam.
Bam.
Keep my diet right. Fuck that.
And
There you
floss
go.
your teeth. Please floss your teeth, y'all.
Floss your teeth.
Got the water pick.
Get rid of that.
Oh wait,
calcium.
have y'all used the water pick with mouthwash yet?
No, I'm still old school.
Oh,
Yeah, I got the regular small things I use.
I gotta get
the
the.
floss picks. Them shits are beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna get one of those. The water picks. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those. I use the plastic charcoal covered joints now, but
okay.
the water pick joint I gotta get.
And I bought me an electric toothbrush too, all through Burst on Amazon. So I was like, let me just get this whole set.
Whole
Take
set.
care of this. Yep.
Look at that dental hygiene and shit.
Men's health.
We some clean folks.
We gotta take care of ourselves. So
I gotta do a new. I gotta get myself a nice facial regime. I gotta get my face BK glowing like. I want to glow like BK.
Fenty skin.
Yo, wait. Somebody else said that to me about BK. They was like, "Yo, this nigga skin all this." Wait,
That
I'm
nigga
gonna use exactly what they said. I'm gonna use the exact quote. This pretty nigga's skin is always on glow.
So I drink a lot of water.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, I've been drinking a lot of wine and
that
water.
Prince regimen.
I also, when I wash my face, I do like my Fenty skincare, you know, every few days or so. But in between, I do not put soap on my face. I just use straight hot water. Like, and it has to be smoking hot water. Run a rag up under it, sit it on there.
Scolding.
Open up my pores.
Open up all the pores.
And then wash.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to
No
start
soap.
my face routines. I gotta buy some
No
more
soap.
stuff off of Minimum.
Also, you know, your nose have oil buildup. Push all that shit out and wipe it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Continuously clean the oil off your face.
also since y'all bigging up Fenty, we actually know somebody. She don't really fuck with us no more, but I still fuck with her shit. She Essentials is still, you know what I mean? We still fuck with She Essentials. I still use her products, even though she don't fuck with me no more.
Never heard of her.
You're about to. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna send you the link. I got
Yep,
you.
the
Black
booth and
owned,
everything.
black. You know what I mean? Black owned. She makes everything by hand.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. What's in it?
All natural shit. It's all natural because she makes it by hand in her basement. Like she makes it at home.
But yeah,
Well, not in her basement.
Take care of yourself, man. Like for real. Like go get you
Absolutely.
a facial. Go get a manicure. Get a pedicure.
Get a
Like,
Go
pedicure.
to the fucking.
I gotta get a pedicure.
Ain't
Go
shit
to the
going-
fucking doctor. How about
Go to
that?
the doctor.
Yeah.
Get a physical. If you're old,
Yo,
if
when
you're-
the last time y'all got a physical?
if you're,
I was just at the doctor's Wednesday.
Actually, my yearly physical is coming up in June.
Yeah, mine is on my birthday,
I
May 8th.
think I'm down like probably 2 years.
No, I went earlier this year because I was trying to. I'm working on reinstating my license, so I had to go earlier this year to get the.
I got all this good health insurance. I need to fucking use
And
it.
if you're at that age, it's okay to get your prostate checked. That is a killer of men. Prostate
Seriously.
cancer.
We ain't over 40 yet.
You're
Right?
gonna.
Oh.
You're
Get it started early
35.
because a lot of us have it in our family in our genealogy, but we don't really realize it. You gotta just
35.
Get that finger in your butt.
You gonna nut, but you gotta nut.
That is a awkward conversation with your doctor.
You are gonna nut. Shit. Once they stick that finger there and press on that prostate, you gonna buckle. I'm sorry. It's funny. It's a funny sight to see.
Ah.
Make sure I get a woman doctor for that.
That's up to you on who your PCP is. You don't.
I figure skinnier fingers be better, right?
Let me just say this: when it comes to my health as a man,
her fingers are longer.
Let's just say when it comes to certain things, me as a man, I rather have a male doctor. Just like I tell women, black women especially, get you a black woman doctor. Get somebody you can relate to that can tell you and keep it real with you.
I feel like white doctors should be illegal. White doctors to be gynecologists. You got no business. You have no business in there, sir. Get away. No.
Moby, you do not wish you had a prostate. I'm gonna just say that now. That's our G spot, okay?
That's why she wishes she had one.
He said, "I wish I had a prostate."
Oh, like,
that's
okay.
You got a whole bunch of stuff.
Duh.
Girl. Keep what you got. All right.
She said they can't hit the G spot. The fuck? Never mind. My bad.
Man.
And with the Spider-Man.
What's the Spider-Man?
No, but for real, man, go to the doctor, get your yearly checkups, get that prostate check, get your colon check. Colon cancer, like Amobi said, yes, colon cancer is a killer amongst black men too as well. Also, blood pressure, heart disease.
Yep.
Go to the dentist. Y'all know dental hygiene and gingivitis is linked to heart disease.
Yep, hardcore.
So go to the dentist too. A lot of y'all out here, y'all teeth throwing up gang signs and shit, and that ain't cute.
Don't.
Breath is freaking like show enough from the last like at the end of the day, your health is part of your hygiene is part of your health, and your health could possibly be part of your wealth. Shit, you never know what may happen just because you look good or you feel good or something is going on right in your life. When you take care of yourself, your body is your temple. At the end of the day, that's all you got. And if you fail to take care of it, and all you want to do is pop pills,
well, unless you're Rockefeller, and then you can just buy whatever body part you need.
And I'm gonna speak this specifically to the Gen Z niggas because y'all out here taking drugs and looking older than us. Stop it.
Like I just
leave that meth alone.
Stop it. Y'all brain cells are dead. Okay, you have 2 left, and they both fighting for 3rd place. Like, just stop. Like, please stop taking the pills. Like, weed is fine.
And then they had the nerve to come at, like, there's a trend on TikTok. They got the nerve to be coming at millennials, saying, "Oh, millennials always trying to act like they're younger than they are." I'm like, because I look like
we are.
Yeah, I'm about to hit my 40s, and I look like I'm in my early 30s, bro. Like, y'all be hitting 25 and looking like you got 4 kids.
Some folks tell me I'm looking like in my 20s. I was like, "What the fuck? Really? My 20s?"
Somebody like, "Oh, what are you, 25?" I'm like, "No."
To be honest with you, recently the youngest I've been getting is 26, and I'm like, I guess that's good because some years ago people thought I was like early 20s, so 26 fits the mold. But
that's still early 20s.
So when I tell them like, "Oh, I'll be 35 this year," they be like, "What?" Like,
not with that glowing light skin in his face.
Ain't no way, not with that glow.
This is what happens when you take care of yourselves. At the end of the day, black don't crack, and when you take care of yourself, nigga, you are the fountain of youth.
Yes,
very much so.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and if you smoke weed, don't use blunt paper. Use raw paper or use like devices. Please leave the blunt paper a fucking alone. There are chemicals in that paper, and it is not healthy for you. And
not at
it
all.
causes a lot of respiratory problems. Like, literally be conscious of what you put in your body, okay? And if you use some weed, make sure it's good weed. Leave that fucking white weed alone. Don't, bruh, go to the dispensary. I'm sorry, if it's not legal in your state, stick to one weed person, please.
Well,
wait till you re-up and get your one weed from him, okay?
Also, glassware is not white shit. You can use glassware. It doesn't make you look like a crackhead. It doesn't make you look like any of that. You can use glassware and have a bong and all that shit, and it'll be so much better than you buying fucking wraps from the corner store.
Like a crackhead, there you go.
Yeah, stop giving.
I just bought me a new bong. It's a cup bong. That shit's fucking awesome.
I actually just brought a new bong myself.
That's what I'm saying.
Like glass products, man. Don't you either use raw paper or glass products? Please stop buying blunt wraps from around the corner because that shit going to turn your lips black and your lungs black.
Yeah. That tobacco, because you got to get rid of the tobacco, which already soaked into the paper, to wrap your weed in and smoke it. You're still smoking a damn tobacco. Like, What the hell? You're not defeating the purpose. You're just slowing down the process.
Exactly.
We're gonna have a lot of bongs at this 420 party too. We want enough for everybody.
All right, I'm gonna bring my new one. You said 420, so yeah, I'm bringing my new one.
Oh, the hydro
I had that before. Let me
pill.
tell
I
you
need
this.
the pill. I was thinking
I've
about buying one of
never
them Jones.
in life.
Yo, let me know.
Because
So
it's like it's shoving the smoke down your throat. And
no, you see, that's the problem. Don't pull it as it's turning. Just let it pull and then
let gravity take over.
Yeah, let the gravity do what the gravity gonna do, and then pull that. Or
Carolyn.
let it pull and do this.
So fucking high. I got some.
Yeah,
I got some
shit
shit
as it's
planned.
forcing the smoke out,
be...
you just inhale it while the smoke.
Yeah, you just inhale it from here instead of trying to actually suck it in and inhale it. That's a lot.
There'll be too much smoke for you to be sober. There's gonna be smoke. There's gonna be edibles. I'm hooking up with this shroom guy.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah,
the
Eddie's.
We listen. Yo, the site has all of that, bro. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you the link. I got you. Just look at the menu, and we're gonna have a fully updated menu on 420. I got you.
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. And right after that is the Nico de Mayo party, the 4th annual Cardi Nico de Mayo party.
De Mayo. You know, I didn't have a trip for May planned because I had Exotica mid-April, and then Comic-Con here. C2E2 is the last week in April. So you mean that next weekend I got to book a flight to Philly for Negro de Mayo?
Yes.
Nico de Mayo.
Yes.
So tacos and tequila.
Like a month away.
Tacos, tequila, and
tequila, and whatever the fuck happens when it happens.
That's like a month away.
we always try to fly you out here to do something.
I need like at least 3 month advance notice.
I'm bad. I be trying.
I mean, 420 is 420 every year. I'm just saying.
Well, it's on a Saturday this year, and I'm not missing anything.
It is on Saturday. That's why I'm
not.
I'm starting Friday.
Just everybody know that day I'm gonna be somewhere like
fried. I just can't have edibles. I can't handle edibles. I go comatose.
Really?
I can smoke all day, but when I have an edible, I'm knocked the fuck out. Like when I had edible at BurgerCon, I missed like half the fucking day. I did so much shit and I was knocked out on edibles.
It's a reverse for me. I hit them Eddies. Them Jones make me feel right. I be all talkative and like energetic. If I smoke like, well, not blunts of course, but if I smoke like a J or smoke from a bong or something like that, I hit them Jones a couple times and I just be wavy.
No, keep the edibles away from me. But bring everything the fuck else. Like I'm fucking here for it.
So I want to switch it up. We can keep talking about. I want to switch it up because I want the ladies to get a chance to type their questions. I honestly, I want the ladies to, and it's no filter, no nothing, whatever. Ask us anything that y'all want to know from a man perspective, from a man point of view. Y'all go type them questions and ask us anything. I mean, I know I can answer with no filter. Like, but go ahead. What do you always want? Like, from the male perspective, male point of view, and it could be anything, sex included. Of course, I know how I am. But it just asks us anything that you.
Ain't been picking your brain. I remember we did this last one. Y'all had some good questions. I'm sure you have more.
They had some great questions on the last topic last time. I want to know what they want to know.
If you want to know your man, yes. There you go. Answer. Follow your intuition.
You didn't even.
There we go.
Follow your intuition.
If you feel like he is, he is.
You know the question I get the most?
That's horrible.
They always want to hold it. Like, can I hold it while you pee? That's the one I get the most.
Girl makes a comment on a guy's shirt when you are out. What's your perspective? Your girl makes a comment on a guy's shirt. I mean, she likes the shirt. She likes the shirt.
Yeah, it depends if she. All right, so is she giving the guy a compliment or is she telling me about the shirt? Like, if she's giving him a compliment, first off, if my girl is giving a guy a compliment, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. If we're together, I don't care. It does. Even if we're not together, I really don't care. Like, I think y'all got that from all the rest of the questions that y'all have asked me. That I don't give a fuck. Like, where's she sleeping at night? My house, cool. Like, that's it.
I got the trophy.
Like, I have it. Like, that's it. It's I have it. It's in the crib.
I think it's funny how their brain works, because if it was reversed, and
if we compliment a woman, oh, so you think she look good, huh?
Oh, and in your mind, you already fucked her 5 times. Like, no, it was just a question. Why am I the bad guy in this?
Yeah, I don't even know
It
the
was
lady.
just a
Well,
nice
this is
fucking
good.
shirt.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at her fucking titties. What makes the
Well,
shirt looks better? The +4 in the stats for the shirt.
Carolyn said, "Why don't y'all have wives except the same?" Well, I wasn't ready, and I'm not gonna put myself in a situation I ain't ready for.
Well,
Been there, done that.
yeah. Are you talking currently, or are you talking because I got an ex-wife?
There you
All
go.
right, so
Been there,
so
done that, girl.
BK, I got a follow up question to that. What makes you not ready?
I know I'm not ready
What are the things that you know
because
that makes you not ready?
I'm not done enjoying myself.
I'm not done being swallowed.
In swallowing. In
That's
So-
swallowing.
So
So you
All
know
right.
this shit, motherfucker. Goddamn. Oh, middle episode, your ass here 9/12.
What's up, Sal?
Oh, he finally here.
Right, he laying his
Yeah.
shit.
Late as hell.
it wasn't he had a sense that there was no titties. He was
Probably.
His titty sense wasn't tingling, so he like
it wasn't tingling. It was like
But this kind of show we could talk about titties, so we want to talk about titties without
Arby's.
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 we
Meats.
have the meats.
We have the meats.
I knew.
Do you guys tell your friends when they act like trash? I do.
Yep.
I hold them accountable. I really fucking do.
Accountability.
Yep.
I ain't gonna do it publicly in front of people. I'm gonna pull them to the side. We're gonna have a private ass conversation, and I'm like, "Hey, yo, man, the man is your boy, especially my best friend. He know. I mean, I've seen him do some shit, and I let him do some shit, and afterwards, I'd be like, you know what you did? I know. Okay, but why? I mean, because so you think you're gonna let an argument make a decision that could change the trajectory of your entire life? Like, I do that. I hold my friends accountable.
All right, so
I'm free to say dickhead. Call my friend a dickhead.
All right, so it depends. Back in the day when I was still in the streets, fuck no. I'm not going to chastise you so that you can then chastise me. Now that I'm not in the streets, then yeah. Because now I don't have to do the whole hold them accountable thing. What I do is I'm like, yo, listen, the life that you're trying to live, as far as like multiple women and all this other shit, you'll get further in that life with honesty versus trying to do the shit behind her back.
Exactly.
Because with honesty comes she's cool. It gives her the autonomy to make a decision to say whether or not she wants to be involved. And if she doesn't want to be involved, she can walk away. But the fact that you even gave her that power, in most cases that I've been in, they don't walk away. They just
sage wisdom right there.
like they don't walk away. They just you have to be honest. Honesty is like the number one thing. And yeah, so
Well, for me, I've gotten into a lot of trouble with that because I'll call people out on stuff and I get get told I'm judgmental. Darius always trying to judge somebody. That's what happens with me. I like to be upfront and I'm very blunt about it sometimes. So maybe it's me not being able to put it the right way every time, but sometimes it just comes out like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Like, no, that ain't the move. That ain't how you should do. I have conversations with people and then they don't respond well to it, and then I wind up getting called judgmental, and then all this other stuff.
All right. Well, Jess, you put Carolyn up there. Her question.
No, wait before Carolyn. I think it was Reva.
Reva.
Yeah, Reva's question.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
get
Reva,
nasty.
yeah.
She said, "What's
your favorite position?"
Mine is the sniper position, or the flat doggy is what some people call it. It's basically her laying on her stomach and me coming in from behind. Like some women like for there to then on top of that for pressure to be applied to their shoulders, so like you're pressing on them. Some women like that, some don't. Some like the pressure to be more like towards their lower back. But yeah, that's absolutely my favorite position. I don't think there's anything better than that position.
For me, it's a combination of two. So I like getting ridden because I get the whole display right there for me. I get to see the bouncing, everything. I get to see everything that I like to see. I get to reach up. I get to add extra fingers either down or up, depending on what I want to go do. and especially when you're on the couch, the switch around without pulling out, fucking love that. The switch around without pulling out, and then reverse cowgirl. That shit. That's how it ends up. That's the end. That's the finale, and it is beautiful. Especially you see him bouncing ass. That is amazing to me.
It is.
I like missionary. One, I like kissing, and two, I'm gonna stare into your soul while I do some things to you. I also not only stare in your soul and
I
kiss.
just felt afraid for a second.
I like to also touch your erogenous zones along your neck and behind your ear, and I do like I use my mouth while I'm using my dick at the same time. And at the end of the day, I like to not only pleasure you physically, but I'm gonna hit your spirit too. Like missionary is just the way I can do everything all at once.
He wants to take your soul.
I do. I like the missionary, but I'm folding you the fuck up. So you definitely pretzeling.
Legs behind the head.
Legs behind the head. So you better fucking stretch before, right? Because you're gonna get stretched in more ways than one. And then reverse cowgirl, but her right leg is under my leg, so she's kind of riding me to the side.
Oh, that lessens that lessens the fractured penis thing. Got it.
Right, and then I can always like the little hip flexor action into it at the same time. Get that torque. You get that torque.
Like a sideways cowgirl, side saddle.
What's that exercise called? The Russian joint that you do like this?
Oh yeah, so you're working it out.
Yeah, the Russian twist. Yeah.
Well, actually, now this is called the Mashley Magic and Muscle, the Bing Bong Bong Boom. If y'all watch that,
Yo, that song is fucking fire, yo.
That's why I wore the shirt the other day. I mean, that's why I wore the shirt the other last show. I fucking love that show, man.
And the best outro too, Tokyo's Way. That shit is hot too.
Yeah, Mashley is low key.
Yeah.
All right, what's Carolyn's question?
Just the best. Oh, she's asleep.
No, Carolyn.
All right.
What does it mean when your ex wants to treat you like his queen while you are broken up, but don't do right when y'all get back together? We call that the in and out. So
no, I don't even call it that.
I want you when I want you, and when I have you, I don't want you anymore.
I don't even call it that. I call it you allowing the thing to happen. Like you're allowing that, yeah. Because if you're allowing that, then you're allowing that behavior. Then he's going to keep doing it.
Guys want things they can't have, and then once they have it, they don't want it anymore.
They don't want no more.
It's the thrill of the chase,
and they want to have a cake and eat. It's like, now that I got you, I want a new toy.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you can't play with my old toy because it's mine. It's still mine, but I still want something new.
Right.
That's that kindergarten mentality. As soon as he sees somebody else playing with his toy, he want to run over and grab it.
All right, let's go down to Riva. Do you feel that there is a current lack of intimacy of connection between black men and women? All right, go ahead and expand on that.
Yes. And it's primarily due to social media. It's secondly due to people not knowing what intimacy is and what it looks like. Because a lot of people think that intimacy is about who you allow to touch you. And it's not. Intimacy is about who you allow to actually who you're actually vulnerable with in a moment. Meaning like the things that nobody else knows about you. They know. That's intimacy. Being vulnerable with your partner is actually intimacy, and vulnerable in ways that as a man, if you were molested as a child, if none of your girlfriends, none of your exes know that, then you've never been intimate with them.
When you unlock that door and you can be like emotionally connected to somebody, the sex is so much better.
Amazing. It's fucking amazing.
You're able to be 100% and connect on that emotional level while giving a physical pleasure. Oh my God. You guys don't understand the power.
I'll put it in a song like Mario, like I can feel your heart calling out to me. Like that's intimacy right there. That's what it is.
My thing though is if while we're having sex we can laugh and then still be getting into it. That's the ultimate.
Laughing pussy be great because them make the walls contract.
Like make it
like,
a joke. You make a judge
Oh,
laugh.
that's like super Kegels.
Laughing
Yeah.
pussy. Oh my god, I've never heard it like that because that's exactly what it is. But
That's exactly what it
said it
do.
out loud. Laughing.
Man,
Like there was.
I got to have a whole set when I had sex. It's crazy.
There was an ex where we used to have a
telling you.
competition who could say the funniest shit while orgasming, and that was like probably the most intimate I've ever had with a
But for
person.
real, if y'all never been with a goofy girl who's a comedian, oh my god.
Sal says this is an angry dragon. What the fuck is an angry dragon, Sal?
I don't know, but I'm
just
gonna
elaborate that one. Is that in the Kama
Explain.
Sutra book?
Explain.
He probably made that shit the fuck out the way his freaky ass be doing things.
Nah, it's probably true. There's a lot of positions out there. There is a book called 365 sex positions, but there's one
dragon.
position for each day of the year. I know during the 4th of July they got the Star Spangled Banner.
All right, Siren says, who's the freakiest out of everyone on the panel? That's hard. Because everyone has their own thing.
Yeah.
Is it hard?
All right,
like,
so
everyone's like an expert in their own field.
Before we get into that, can I say what the Urban Dictionary says as what the angry dragon is? And Sal, you tell me if I'm right. Immediately after you blow your load in a girl's mouth, you smack the back of her head and make it come out her nose. When she gets up, she'll look like an angry dragon.
Sal, you a piece of shit. I love you for it.
Shit he would say.
That's a model of Charizard.
That's some shit Sal would say. That's some shit Sal would say.
Listen, so I personally can never do that because, I guess my cum is concentrated. Like I literally don't have a lot of semen. It's just not a lot. It's mostly sperm. That's why I got 7 kids.
Exactly. I'm not a power washer, so
yeah, I'm not a power wash dude. Like that just ain't me.
I used to be a power washer. I don't know. Maybe it just like lowers with age.
No, it can be up there if you keep your health together. It can stay.
Yeah, I was about to say I've never been a power washer.
If you eat right and work out, you can maintain.
That's the thing. I don't work out. I gotta build that pressure back out.
Yeah, if you work out, you trust me. When you work out and you in the gym, and not the fact that everybody in the gym look fine as fuck, but when you get that testosterone going, Jesus Christ, God be offense. I be on all the apps like who available right now.
We only got a couple minutes left.
Wow,
real quick, who's the freakiest? Who do you think is the freakiest? I mean, this man got 7 kids. This guy fucks both ways. You got your whole dominatrix thing going on.
Well, yeah,
I got multiple partners, so it's like we all
we
all got our own. All freakness combined,
we create the avatar. we all represent one part of the 4 freak nations.
All right, Carolyn has another one. It says, if your partner gave you a hall pass to cheat with someone for a day, who are y'all using to use your pass on? It can be anybody.
All right, so can we rephrase that question, because for me it wouldn't be cheating.
Yeah, it's a hall pass.
All right, so you give a free pass to fuck anybody you want to. Who you fuck?
Rihanna.
He's
them both on Rihanna. You only got one pass, but he's did twice on Rihanna.
Yeah, no condom. She getting
no Dwight Howard. I'm not gonna.
She getting pregnant. I'm sorry. We haven't.
Not Dwight Howard.
Hey, this man say you want Dwight Howard.
Hey, it's called NDA. Okay, that's what I want that to be known. I sign NDAs. I would never speak with certain celebrities. Diddy, what's up? Just saying. I know the money is.
No, not Diddy.
not Diddy. My God.
Not Diddy. Oh shit!
I'm trying to think. Who is my?
But definitely Rihanna getting pregnant.
So I'm gonna be honest.
I can slide
and my hall pass is always gonna be the same until I have it, and that's gonna be Patti LaBelle.
What? Well, then I don't feel so bad because the first thing that came to my mind was Felicia Rashad. So
the fuck, I ain't mad at that either. Like
we going over a cougar pussy, huh?
I mean,
wait.
Give me Shaka Khan. I'll take it. To the wire.
Oh no, I got it.
Yeah.
Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, Tracy. I
You
swear,
got fast.
We're gonna go at it, bro. Like Jesus.
I heard, even though she's a legend, don't hate me, y'all. I heard Diana
y'all
Ross
see those
was
pics in the gym with the leopard suit.
Maybe.
And I like pear-shaped women too, so.
I mean, if we going for cool older women, I'm gonna go for Angela Bassett.
Listen, she
Ooh,
gonna
that's
get
a
a
good
groove back
one.
today.
Well, my overall would my second would be
She feels like so.
Viola Davis.
It's not. You're
Yo,
right. He want.
yo,
He
Nigga trying to figure out how
after
to get away with murder and shit.
I saw her in fucking The Woman King, that was it. She's
oh
that's
man,
it.
yeah.
Out of
Her.
all movies, that did it for you, nigga.
That was the one. That was
Bash,
the
you like
one.
muscle women,
See,
don't
you
you?
know that matches his
I don't.
personality.
I
You
don't
want a
like
woman-
muscle women, but I
It
like
you want a
women.
woman
I
to
like
beat
women
his
who
ass.
are aggressive. I like
You-
women who are
you
aggressive.
just-
I like women who look like they might be able to beat me in a fight.
Listen, Wonder Woman, you
Nigga trying to
got
test
it.
your limits.
Vicious Boomar strikes again.
Okay.
All right, are we gonna get the Genus question?
Yeah. If if y'all were the matchmakers and I came to you for services, what type of man or woman would you connect me with? All right. So we hooking you up with somebody. I guess no offense to King Kirk Live, but we hooking you up with? You want that Idris Alba? I know you do.
Yeah, but see that I think that would just be for looks for her.
Hmm.
I
Who would
don't think that's
He has to have
actually like
substance. He has
yeah,
to
like
have something
personality
about
wise.
I mean,
Can we describe the type of person? Do we have to be a
yeah,
celebrity?
like I think describe him because I think I got an idea as far as like that would look. Like it would have to be a man that he would definitely have to be family oriented. He's had to have at least started and he's kind of deep into his shadow work, like working on his childhood traumas and shit like that.
Therapy.
Therapy.
you have to be open minded.
Got to be open minded. He probably still he still has to allow her freedom, but
Put his
not
foot
in
down.
like he still got to be able to put his foot down.
He got to know how to handle himself in a room, both mentally and physically.
Yep. And no matter the crowd, he's got to be able to,
Yep.
handle be able to, code
Emotional
switch as
intelligence.
needed.
Emotionally
Intelligent.
God, Dennis Rodman. Dennis
Oh
Rodman.
yeah, nigga from North Philly. That ain't gonna work. He gonna rip the niggas up.
No.
You also got to be someone who keeps themselves well kept and together. Health
Knows how to
good.
dress. Very fashionable.
Have understanding, able to listen and respond with a response that actually has a solution instead of responding to just listen and respond.
That just sounds like a man that every fucking woman needs.
And
at this
also, he
point.
can't be a pushover. He needs he needs to be able to tell her no and give her a reason why he's telling her no.
And also
And
give her
We're
real-
clearly building the perfect nigga right now. As of right now, we need someone that like she wants to like smack around a little bit too.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't think so. The smack.
Oh,
thing
she wants
is
to she wants to describe the sex nigga, not the. Okay, so we could describe the sex nigga.
She want a fucking brat tamer.
She wants.
That's it. It's simple.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
It's nice,
dominant-
kind of compassion at
you
the
want
same
a dominant
time.
nigga.
Povich.
You want a dominant nigga.
Mari Povich.
Mark Povich.
Steve vocals.
She may want some length, but I feel like she want more girth than length. On her dude.
Like, it ain't gotta be big, but just enough to be like, okay,
Just enough to
you
just
can,
enough
you
to
can touch
the
some
wall.
things.
Just enough
Touch
to
some
touch
things.
things. Yeah, she don't want nobody that's gonna split her open.
A skilled rigor.
Vigorous.
That's
Told you, sit your
turn
ass
on
still.
top. You get a little rigor.
Yeah, I might be going to a root class this weekend too. I need to learn how to tie people up.
Yeah, she gonna need that Boy Scout knot.
No one's talking about fucking Drake, Carolyn. God damn it. With his
Drake?
his
Drake,
dick
he
implants.
can still get it too. NDA Drake, but I'm just saying,
All right, was that it for all the questions? Because like when Siren takes over, we here all fucking night, but we niggas, we got things to do and shit.
people to do. Say it right. We got people to do.
Oh, we just got people to do. I'm about to go.
I wish I
my
had
girl.
people to do.
I'm about to go ahead and knock that out.
You got your hand. You got Pomelina Hansen. Go ahead, give her a try.
You about to get high as shit, so you.
I'm gonna be sleep. Like I'm gonna be sleep. Like, what? I'm gonna go turn on.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
go, you know you love light skinned folks.
Reva said, "Do she get an invite to your party?"
Oh, of course.
You don't like light skinned niggas. What the?
That's cap.
It's a colorism.
Y'all
That's
hilarious.
cap. She laughs at
I
all.
am not about to do that yet. Okay,
Yeah, it's not immediate. Like I got shit to do.
like right before bed, but not now.
We're not ashamed in saying it. God damn it!
Yeah, like the what? Yeah.
I did it twice while I was on the show. Y'all never even know.
Oh
For what?
God. That's what happened when he
Them
got quiet.
motherfucking ninjas in these streets.
Sal just called us waffle colored Negroes.
What? Are we egos?
He just called us Egos.
What happened with Darius? All right.
I think he had to drop off for work.
Okay.
So, your soul is dark skin. That ain't the only thing.
What in the? That don't even. I don't like that.
I don't know how to even take that.
I don't know how to take that either.
Don't take it.
But I do know
how it is. I reject your.
I reject your light skinness, but your soul is dark skin. What? You just called me Dr. Boomar?
I mean, they called you that in the beginning because you was definitely going.
He was definitely going. He started out hard. Then we both was like,
That's the biggest backhand compliment I've ever received.
This show is. So on the inside, you a dark skin. You're a dark skin is wild.
That's wild as
fuck. I'm
What?
Dark skinned when there's no light on.
Let me tell you something. I got a better beard than most dark skinned men I know. Okay.
I might have to believe you on that one because
that's right. Beard is connected all the way through and through.
Mine connects, and I got this spot right here that just refuses, and it's a family trait.
Toxic dark skin.
You was uninvited to my party now. You know, he's alone outside.
I never heard that.
That's some bullshit.
That is funny as fuck. Yo. Oh shit. I'm gonna use that.
Don't use that. We gotta kill that right now. That can't be used again.
BK has a lovely kung fu beard that I can. No, okay, look, that's just the chin. This shit, well, it can grow out too, but it get this this nap like to nap up. This shit like to grow straight. I don't understand look. This is what happens when you're biracial. Well, more than biracial. I'm multiracial, motherfuckers. When your ancestors are whores and
BK is brown skin. BK is light. You see this nigga glowing right now?
That's just the lighting.
That nigga fucking Super Saiyan.
Yeah, just the best.
Son of a bitch. God damn it.
Big Newton Curry.
I'm Fig Newton Cardi.
Yo.
God damn.
Yo. Oh.
I'm feeling oppressed right now.
Yo. Okay, so we got Dr. Boomar / Bishop Boomar right here. We got Fig Newton Cardi.
No, we do not. We do not have nothing fig over here.
A couple episodes ago, I was deemed a Teddy Graham. So
you did yourself that. So
that was just a nickname that some women like to call me. They say you look like a Teddy Graham.
The honey kind, because you light skin.
Oh my god.
That's
BK is brown skin with a soul reaper of both genders. Wow. By Simmons' intellectual beard, that's where he keeps his inner thoughts.
Yeah, I can rock with that because that's the shit that I don't say.
Dominican Cardi, the crippin' coochie grabber. That sounds like a shit
locked up. You just grabbing bitches by the pussy?
Like I'm fucking grim.
Hey, Carolyn, you trying to take a bite?
That's crazy. I don't like that.
If I see your face.
He can't look like a titty cramp.
No, but see his face when I see what I see.
The hair is growing. Like it's growing.
Yo.
This is week 8. Everything's back. Shit. I'm like a werewolf. I grow fast as shit. But Dominican Cardi, the Caribbean coochie grabber, is throwing me in jail.
Grab him by the pussy.
Like I ain't Trump out this bitch. I ask for consent before grabbing.
Sounds like some type of disease. All right, Joe.
At the Venus flytrap.
All right, let's just the best. Gotta get to bed. All right. Well, hey, everyone, thank you for watching another episode of Unicorn Street No Chaser. Of course, Simon couldn't be here, but we held y'all down. I hope y'all know.
We gotta do a part 2 of this.
Why am I scratching coochie? No, get that checked out. Anyway, episode 43, men only episode. Bringing it to you how only men can do it. Bullshit fashion. I'm your.
Yeah, y'all know not to
Daddy
flirt with me
Cardi.
because I'm right in your inbox. But
You know that. Go ahead down there. Not gonna-
oh, my bad. Oh,
Yeah, still.
Basim the Dream everywhere. IG, TikTok, Facebook. Also, you can catch me live Tuesdays at between 8:45 and 9 o'clock. We normally start by 9 on the You Asked For It podcast. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get all of our live notifications. And yeah, I'll let y'all.
Get you cyber pregnant.
Hey,
His
Listen,
sperm is
I'm
so strong that
listen,
might be true.
listen.
he the
Snip,
type that
snip.
put it in the
I'm
cup and
snipped
ship-
at this point. I'm snipped at this point. There ain't no point. You know what I mean?
Okay, well,
I had to get that taken care of. I ain't want no more. Seven was my good number. It's a nice, perfect number. We
Your
good.
computer's gonna birth a USB drive. Fucking with him.
Mm.
No,
Well,
you go from 250 gigs to 1,000.
Oh shit.
it's your boy BKE for life. That's my name on all platforms. So you can go Twitter, TikTok, not many videos, Instagram, Facebook, anything, Twitch. Please follow me on Twitch. I will be streaming tomorrow. I think
What
I'm
you
gonna be
streaming?
doing. So I've been promising to do this on stream for a while since last Friday when I played Animal Crossing and people convinced me to download and purchase Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is basically Disney's version of Animal Crossing. And I can say this game is kind of addicting and I love it. So I might stream that tomorrow for a little bit. Might do a little Pokemon, might do a little Destiny too. I don't know, just a variety of different things.
Ooh. I'm
What?
on Destiny.
Hop
Starting
on.
games. I'm
Hop
always on.
I mean, look, bruh, we can play tonight when we get off of here.
Fucking real. I'm trying to get some Nightfalls done. So
All right, what you play on?
PlayStation.
Great, because I was like, you other niggas irritated.
It's cross platform now. It's all good.
It is, but still. But anyway, but yeah, y'all can follow me definitely on Twitch. Definitely follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch, actually. Yeah, and we're gonna have some fun tomorrow. And if everything, I might put up some Jackbox. Might do a community game night. Jess, you ready for some Jackbox again? You
Oh yeah,
know?
I'm ready for some Jackbox.
Yeah, we had a ball last time. It was really fun. Yeah. Kira said, look at this bromance. Hey, I'm all here for the bromance. Hey, ain't nothing gay about loving on my male
I
friends.
am not fig news. That name got to die today. That shit cannot carry on to the next episode. Fucking Riccardi experience.
Jess,
I have it on my fucking hoodie.
Jess, we gonna put that on a meme. It's gonna be the Fig
Follow me on
Newton Cardi
Instagram.
experience. The Fig Newton Cardi experience.
Don't taste right in the mouth.
Or every time you experience Cardi, one in your grab bag is
Oh shit, you came back.
Fig Newtons.
Hey guys, sorry about that.
You're not gonna make this thick. It's
Oh, no
not
worries.
sticking.
Just eat a bunch of figs before you have sex. And then let your nuts taste like
I
figs.
did. Well, since you're back here, you can do your outro.
Oh,
Yep.
so it's me. Once again, it's me, Digital Devil. See me in these FGC streets because I'm here for the. Come on, Jess. King Blackstar on all platforms. Steam, PS4. I mean PS5, Xbox, everything, Switch, all that. So I'll come get these digital hands and feet. Yes,
There we go.
even you, Jess. Even you. You have Pokemon battles.
Hey,
All right,
we ain't
guys.
talking about Pokemon like that.
Thank you for joining the episode. Remember, if you're gonna hoe responsibly, and good night. We'll see you next week, same time, same
Cardi,
place.
you didn't say where they could find you.
Well, that's right there. The Cardi man. You know who the fuck I am.
He said I ain't repeating myself.
You know where I
Wild
fuck
and
am.
dangerous.
I have a lot of fire content out today.
We have
So,
the meat.
yeah, go to my
We have
page.
the meat.
We have meats
We do.
Not we have meats.
Remember,
and balls.
we're the 4 nations of freakdom.
4 nations of freakdom.
Together we make that.
Under one groove.
That's wild as fuck.
Getting down just for the fuck of it. All right. Night, folks.
Good night, guys.
Your body, check it. Bullshit it.